One. All right. And we are back with... Oh. Kingdom Hearts 3 streaming. All right. Looks like I'm live, which is good. Mayo is not here at this current moment, but that is okay. He will be here soon. Welcome, everybody, to the next part of Kingdom Hearts live stream. In this part, for the people on the stream, hello, and for the people on the VOD, hello. We're doing more pro codes, so all pro codes. So, yep, fun. Hopefully this goes well, but you never know. Got the counter set up and all good, and charging my controller. I don't know if this will make a difference in terms of the connectivity issues it seems I have in this game and this game only, but we shall see. So yeah, okay, we last left off in Thebes. We did the main thing. So. Hello, Glitch5612, how are you doing? I probably have to... Give me a second. There we go. Alright, I don't know if there's anything in particular that I'm going to need for this. Make sure all my pro codes are on, too. They are, in fact, on. Cool beans. Alright, so we don't need to get all the chests. We don't need to get... kill every enemy in all pro codes. The main thing that we need to do is obviously just the win. But we can't do like we can do all the battles and stuff like that, but given how our stats are low, it's not really worth it. Maybe these like easier I don't have their stuff. These easier battles I can get away with. But don't want to spend too much time doing this. It's been so long since I caught a stream, by the way, it's me. Oh, hey, Minion! Welcome back. You missed his streams. Thank you. Have we been? We've been good. Mayo isn't here for the time being. He will come in soon. It's just I think he's just finishing up some stuff. He'll probably say something in chat before I invite him into the call, but we shall see. Hope you've been doing good, Minion. It's been interesting. An interesting past few weeks and such. Why did I do that? I meant to jump. So these enemies are some of the worst when it comes to all pro codes, I've noticed. We'll kill a few of them, I guess. Why not? Levels do seem to stack per thing anyways, so per death, so yeah. But I'm not gonna be... Hercules, you good? Yeah, but I'm not gonna be too focused on trying to get all these like encounters and stuff done, because yeah, some of these enemies are just not worth the hassle, for a lack of a better explanation. Like these guys, they get invincible when they're in the bubble. Plus, there's just a large amount of enemies as a whole, and when you're doing all pro codes, it's kind of scary. Because one hit more or less means death. But to get these guys out of their invincibility state, you just gotta use fire on them. And since our magic is constantly being drained, as you can tell, it's probably not the most ideal thing in the world. But killing these guys here does drain the water. So that is, I guess, that's nice. There we go. That's actually the first time I got through that encounter, first time through that much of a problem in a long time, so I'm very glad. Ugh. So I could be just going through, what's it called? I could just be running up to the boss. I kind of want some levels, though, because I want AP, I want Withstand Combo, and Second Chance. Those are very, very good. So it's a matter of getting those. And by the way, Minion, since you're back, you've reached one of the harder parts of the stream for this game. So you get to enjoy the fun that is me suffering. Because if you haven't played this game with all pro codes, then whew boy, ain't it hard. And granted, I don't even have to do that. In theory, I could just turn off all the pro codes now and be like good with my life, but Mayo hates me and wants me to do a full pro code run, so I'm stuck here in evil limbo because of him. I'm 100% blaming him. Can I jump? It's very odd. Alright, there's the Mount Olympus map, and at this point on, I'm probably just going to run forward until I get to the boss. Except for maybe enemies like these, because they are easy to deal with. There are two sections we could do. One with the water enemies and one with the earth elementals. We'll go with the water elementals. Given my last run through that I just did, I feel, I guess, slightly more confident in my ability to get through that segment than I do this other segment. And we do unlock a lucky emblem here, which lucky emblems are very actually important in these runs. And I died. Nice. Well, there we go. First death here. And that doesn't save any of my encounters that I did to this point. So that's why those guys are scary. I think I have Withstand Combo enabled, but I don't think I have the other. I don't have Second Chance or Once More, whatever the other one is.
We need to get to the top of the mountain.
Yep, all the water's still here. Alright, well, we're just going to avoid these encounters. I'll do this encounter right here, even though this probably isn't worth it, because, again, if I die later on, it's all going to be for naught, but I do kind of want to gain some levels from these, at least the easier encounters to deal with. But this encounter up here, we're going to skip, even though I did beat it one time over. I don't think it's worth risking again, because that is a lot of enemies. Wow, we killed a lot of enemies here. This... Also, you might hear my niece in the background. I think she's just tired, so she's being a bit upset and grouchy and stuff like that. It's just unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna let these guys spread out a bit. Okay. Now that I have more HP, I might actually be able to survive a hit from them too, which is good. Yeah, so we want to fight whatever is isolated, or we'll just die like that.
Keyblade!
Alright, I'm just gonna run past all encounters now. I trust myself, though, doing this than I do the other encounter. And plus, like I said, I do need the Lucky Emblem here at some point, so either way, it's probably a better idea that I do that section first.
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop Hades.
So we're just going to ignore this encounter. Sorry, enemies. We do not care about you. And we're just going to continue on.
Guess now we know why the river.
I'm going to say as if these guys don't exist, but, you know, that just happened. Probably actually going to use a tent between the next encounter. You feel like you missed a lot with this game. Yeah, a lot of deaths happened during the limit cut episode. Did I actually put on withstand combo? I did, okay. Yeah, there was a lot of deaths. I'll kill these enemies because I want to. Specifically with the DLC, I think at least doubled our deaths from the just standard LP. But now that we're doing the pro codes and stuff, which are much harder than the base game, we decided to stream this because it works better for streaming when you're going through the game, you know, again, and you're doing things that it doesn't really work nearly as well for Let's Plays unless you heavily edit it down, which, as you can probably tell, isn't really our style. We like to have things very uncut and just do things kind of just on the fly and raw and stuff like that. Which, yeah, I know a lot of people don't like that or aren't into that. A lot of people are more into the, what's it called, the more, I guess you could say, traditional Let's Plays of late. How we do our Let's Plays is very old school, and I don't think we're going to change because I think we both prefer that style a bit. It's lazier, sure, but I don't know. At least for me, I've always enjoyed the raw, uncut Let's Plays a bit more than the edited to hell and back Let's Plays. And I died again.
Keyblade!
Nice. You're ready to see that death counter pop up a lot today. Oh, I don't think it's going to get good at any point. This particular area is just really bad because there are barely any parts with checkpoints, and you can't really skip many battles. Quite unfortunate, to say the least.
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop Hades.
Don't worry, Goofy. We will get to the mountain. And maybe stop Hades. And I don't know, James Woods is kind of awesome, you know, and I might not want to stop him. I might just want to let him do his thing.
Guess now we know why the river's flooded.
Alright, so we got our tents back, at least, or rather, our singular tent. It's still very weird the fact that I'm even using them, but again, they're worth using in in this. Yeah. Actually, I prefer the uncut Let's Plays. You actually could see what's going on and not have the parts edited out. Yeah, you know, I've always I don't mind uncut Let's Plays even if they're like heavily edited. I feel like a really good example would be like Chugga Conroy, one of the classic Let's Players. Like he edits his videos, but for the most part, his videos are still like very raw and uncut. You can just watch them, but his are more like you can actually watch them and still have a good time because they're so nicely edited. I like to put me and Mayo's our Let's Plays are more akin to like a podcast in a sense, you know, where you can just put it on in the background and just kind of do your own thing. Like you don't even have to watch us, and you know, me and him have talked about that, and we're like, yeah, like we don't care if people don't watch our videos and pay like in terms of like paying full attention. Like you could just podcast every single one of our videos, and I think that is like we wouldn't be like, oh man, you don't watch our videos, or you know, blah blah blah, whatever. It's like I feel like that's the best way to approach our Let's Plays in general, and I feel like that's probably more enjoyable to watch that way.
Keyblade!
Horrible here. I really wish I had Air Step. Air Step would help immensely. Maybe I'll try the other area with the Earth Elementals. Maybe it'll be slightly easier. But at the same time, I still need to... I need the Lucky Emblems here, actually. I guess I'm not going to do that. Because the waterfall, when it gives out there, leaves way to a Lucky Emblem. I don't know if I need all 100... or 90, however, I think it's 90 actually, that's the top. But I'm gonna need a lot. Because there are a lot of good stuff that comes out of Lucky Emblems. A lot of good stat raising items, which for this you need for the All Pro Codes challenge, I feel like it's almost like a necessity sort of thing.
Guess now we know why the river's flooded.
I just wish I had at least some of my movement abilities right now. Like, I miss having such a... Like, my air step in combat, I think that's actually normal, but I like this longer air step. And I just... Glide I know is going to take a while. I can survive without that. But I kind of miss... excuse me, being able to like jump off walls and stuff like that. Though to be fair, I'm not going to be using that nearly as much. Actually, I might, because shoot, do I not have the flow motion ability? I need the. I probably don't have it because I can't like jump off walls. I need the flow motion ability, which lets me like stick onto a wall whenever I dash into it. Because then I can do the spin flow motion attack. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Very, very, very effective. Given there's so many like mobs that you have to deal with in this. Ah, God, okay. This sucks. It's like, how do I deal with this? I was turning my camera to see if I could see anything behind me, but I can't. Don't just slash wildly at enemies. It's important to block and evade. While game, you are in fact correct. There's a slight problem with your logic. And that slight issue I'm having is I couldn't see the enemy.
We need to get to the top of the mountain and stop Hades.
Alright, I know I need the Lucky Emblem, but I'm gonna get some HP, because you get so much HP, like, throughout the beginning of the game. I'm gonna try the other path, and then I'll go back to that
Guess
path.
now we know
Oh,
why
God.
the river's flooded.
I feel like the Earth Elemental section is going to be much harder, but you know, we'll see.
Nice.
Still going to kill these enemies though. Just I don't know, just some EXP. Though to be fair, I'm not really gaining much experience. I feel like because I died a good amount in an earlier section in this level, I feel like I'm not really gaining much experience at all, even less so than what you usually get. Alright, so we're going to take the other way. I honestly don't have confidence, but whatever. Hey, look, a lucky emblem right there. Shame we can't take a picture of it. I'm going to ignore the shadows down there, have no need to kill them. Alright, so these guys are rough in general. I've spoken about how rough they are. Especially because if they do hit you, there's a high probability that they will stun you. I feel like that's the hardest part. Also, yeah, there's this big guy right here. This guy is probably the main reason why I think this area is harder than the other one. Because this guy can be a bit tougher to deal with. It's more so if you screw up a block, I feel like. Which, you know, I'm fairly good at doing. Wow, okay, I don't know what killed me there.
Keyblade!
I'll be honest, maybe I was in a weird spot inside him where the damage didn't matter. The climb up this mountain is the worst. Oh, okay, at least I just pop up right here. Okay. That's good. Finally, we get some form of checkpoint. Though it's not in the most ideal of locations. So that means I have to commit to this battle now. It's also better than nothing. Better than me constantly going up the mountain. Alright, we're gonna kill this snaky guy. Nice, okay. Ah, shoot. I tried to cast water, but I, like, cued my commands incorrectly. Ah, boy. If I don't have 1,000 deaths before the end of this, I will... At least before the end of, like, main game, I'm gonna be so surprised. So the main reason why you should watch our channel is you get to watch us suffer immensely. That's our channel specialty, is we are the channel of suffering. It's almost like we're a casual Let's Play channel, but at the same time we're not, because we've technically put ourselves under the leash of... Wow, what happened there? I guess maybe it's a position. But we put ourselves under the leash of being a completionist channel. and then we are inhibiting ourselves by making other parts of challenges that we have to do even harder. Like for like a good example really is this the all pro codes. Like so for people who don't know, we explained this I believe in the first part, but the first part also I technically was still beating Yuzora. So the pro code the trophy tied to pro codes, you need to get a pro code score up, right? In order to do that, you need to fight, or you just need to beat bosses with pro codes on. So basically, you just need to limit your ability to play the game against bosses. So I could be, in theory, if I wanted to make this easier. Oh, I thought I was
Keyblade!
in theory, if I wanted to make this easier on myself, do this the way I guess they intended you to get this trophy is you just turn them all off, but pro codes between encounters, making it easier. Obviously, you have the option to keep them on, like me, but you could. I think what they wanted you to do is turn it off between encounters, and then right before you get to a boss, you turn it on, so then you could, or turn on which ones you want, so then you can start accumulating the points that you need in order to get the trophy. But if you're like Mayo, then you'll just tell me I have to have them all on because you hate me. Move. To pay attention to everything around. Come on, Hercules, you're alive still. Ah!
Keyblade!
I keep forgetting he does damage that way. Gosh darn it. Oh, this is gonna be... the pits. Ugh. I feel like when I first played through Pro Codes like a little bit, because I did get about halfway through base game, I feel like I eventually did this area too, and didn't struggle too bad, or at least not as bad as like I'm currently struggling. It feels like I just suck. Well, I mean, I do clearly suck, but This thing's gone. So this should get substantially easier from this point on. I think this might be the last enemy here. It is! Thank you! Woohoo! Okay, so we don't have to do that encounter anymore, and we can get to the boss. Whew, okay. Nice, nice, nice. So I guess you could say that's the first major encounter done for us. Sure, I'll kill these enemies. My MP is already gone. Oh, honestly, this is a good idea to refill, because these are enemies that are easy to kill. Nice. What are you throwing a rock at, Hercules? I think some enemies appear here. Nope. Nope. Okay, good. I guess I'll just do this.
How about we check out what's down there?
And Mayo's almost ready. which is nice. Won't be alone soon. Let this cutscene kind of play out just so I can get like a drink.
This sure does feel awfully familiar.
Yeah, just like before.
Guys, this is getting worse by the minute. I hope I'm wrong, but my family may need me. Sora, I'm gonna fly ahead. You've been a big help, but leave the rest.
Nah, man, we're here to help you.
Family.
Yeah, Dad's king of the gods.
I understand why they wouldn't bring us to the top like that, but at the same time, just bring us to the gosh dang top. Alright. The Rock Titan. Does my MP and stuff go down here? No. Come. I'm gonna collect all these ingredients. One might think they're not important, but cuisines are actually really good, so... Is there not a chest anywhere nearby? I guess not. Maybe it's a little higher up. It is, okay. I'm gonna grab this real quick. Okay, I am losing MP and HP. It's not gonna matter much in the grand scheme of things. I'm probably gonna have a reset versus this boss anyway, so... I think Mayo's back. Or ready, so hold on. Yep, he is. Hello! So it took me about 25 minutes to get to the first part of the Rock Titan, so... It's always
So, could have been better, could have been worse, yeah.
And here you go, I'm screen sharing to you. The easy,
Right.
the more efficient way for you. Yeah, so the thing is with, since you weren't here, I guess I'll explain to you. Climbing up the mountain is very annoying, and there's the two paths. There's the one with the water elementals, right, and there's one with the earth
Yes.
elementals. Generally speaking, I find the water elementals to be harder, and I was trying to do that path first for two reasons. One, because I got through, like, the first area where the water elementals pop up, and I actually didn't die, which I was very surprised about. But then I kept trying to do the other one because you can get a lucky emblem there eventually, which I'm probably gonna eventually go back and, you know, complete or kill the water elementals there, because lucky emblems are actually really important for this run because they give you stat increasing items. So, like, you would think they actually might not be, but no, they actually are, because they give you some very good stat increased items essentially for free.
Oh, yeah.
So, I will eventually have to come back to them. I've been kind of ignoring most battles. Like, I've been fighting things like, you know, the shadows of these guys that I'm fighting right now, just
Yeah.
because their
Abilities are still good.
Yeah, abilities are still good, but these guys are also easy, and I know I can get away with, like, fighting these guys off. So, I'll fight these guys, but when it comes to something like those water elementals, right? Like, I don't want to fight them. But, so I went to the earth elemental section, and I totally forgot, because I think the same thing happened on my, my first playthrough that I never really finished. Where I got to Arendelle. If you play, if you get to the rock, or if you get to the earth elemental section, that counts as like a checkpoint, so it was probably more efficient for me to just go there from the start. I just didn't realize it in the moment, and I was like, I really want that lucky emblem. Alright, well here's the first proper boss, I guess? So this is the only time I'm probably gonna die against the Rock Titan. Bask in its glory while you can.
Oh, I absolutely will.
The sad part is he's
You
still...
can't entirely hold it against me anymore.
He's still, like, an easier boss compared to a lot of the other dudes we're gonna be fighting, but... He doesn't mean he's that much easier.
Just the nature of first bosses.
Yeah. Honestly, there's a lot of things working against us too right now, such as no cuisines. That's the biggest thing. We still don't have second chance, which I think you said you get at level 14. So
I don't remember. What did you pick at the beginning? I can look up that table again.
You pinned everything, so I think all the
I was gonna say I think I did. Yeah, I did pin it. There it is. So what did you pick at the beginning?
Shoot, it was like vitality and something else.
Like Guardian, Warrior, or Mystic.
I think Warrior? I think it was whatever gave me the best stats for attacking. Look at this. You might have to look at the speed. Excuse me, the speed run again. I thought we marked it down what I got, or what I chose. But I guess not. We didn't. Also, the reason why this boss sucks. Okay, whatever. Okay, think of it like this: whichever gave me withstand combo at like level 7 or level 4 or 5 or whatever, whichever route.
Oh, that's Guardian.
Okay, so I picked Guardian.
For a challenge when, checks out.
Yeah. But anyways, so I'll tell you the main reason why this boss is actually harder than he has any right to be for this specific run. So whenever you attack his heads, for some reason, they were nice enough to basically give him no
30,
animation. Huh?
Second chance is 30, by the way.
It's 30, shoot. Nah, whatever. But, so one thing, the reason why, probably the only reason why the Rock Titan is as annoying as he is in this specific challenge run is because they were very lovely and they decided to, when you start attacking his head, which you need to at some point, after you get his legs down, they thought it would be a smart idea to make it so his attacks can't be read when you're attacking his head. So, like, if he just slightly moves his head because he's getting ready for an attack, you will die. That's what happened to me already. Like, look right there. Like,
Keyblade!
I just dodged and was spamming attack.
It's how I died to him in Cage 1. Checks out!
Yeah, but the thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 is it's very... No, actually, you died from his foot stomps, I think. Or him bashing his head into the ground. Well, the thing with his head in Kingdom Hearts 1 and why he's so easy is because it's... Oh, goddamn, I don't know if you heard that
I still don't think it's easy. I've never done anyone other than you call it easy.
I don't know what circles you're in because I've never heard anybody, except for you, say he is the easiest boss in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's kind of laughable how easy he is what most people say.
I don't know what circles you're in.
It's not even... It's just like the common opinion. If you Google Rock Titan is hard, Kingdom Hearts 1, I don't know if you'll find a single result.
I'll make that result.
I mean, yeah, you could. Maybe I can spam magic on the heads. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what would be a good strategy for this boss? Because clearly brute force attacking is not an ideal thing to do. Because I can't tell. Like, I genuinely cannot tell when he's doing specific attacks. It's just not possible. Maybe it's after a certain time an attack happens or something. I'm really not certain. He just doesn't telegraph. Well, he telegraphs the attack, but the problem is that his hitbox activates so early. Just gonna use fire gear or something. I don't know.
Oh, look at that damage it does. Oof.
I don't know how else to hit him.
So
They're
you're
just-
just gonna play a waiting game?
I guess so. I think this is the only thing I could do. Yeah, you see when he moves his heads around like that? That hurts you, but, like, the hitboxes activate so early. It's like, I don't know when to work. Yeah, I think I'll just do it like this. This seems to be working.
Your bar is going so slow, I cannot see the progress on it going down.
My bar? Which bar? Are you talking about my HP?
Because it's supposed to be regenerating, but so slow.
Oh, my MP bar. Yeah, I know. It's bad. No, 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 no. Let me. Oh, this is awkward. I was scared that it was gonna toss me into one of the heads or something, and I was gonna get killed. Oh, no, not this again.
It's gonna do it
Nope.
again.
Let me walk up. Rock Titan. I've never had this problem with Rock Titan. This is the weirdest thing in the world happening. Then again, I've never had to play this safe against Rock Titan. Okay, so I guess this is actually way easier than I thought if you just, I don't know, stall. Oh, come on. Okay. Climbing the Rock Titan is the worst thing in the world. There we go. Score 5,000 points, finally. Also, I don't think you have chat up, but Minion says hi. His name is Glitch now. On Twitch, at least. I don't know about YouTube. It's Glitch5612. He said he missed the streams, and then he saw the deaths, and he was like, yeah, it seems like I missed a lot. Understatement of the century.
Yozoro was fun, wasn't it?
It was all of Limit Cut, to be fair. Like I think
it was, but Yozoro was like the one that really got you.
Oh, absolutely. I think as a whole, Limit Cut doubled my deaths as opposed to base game. I think I was mentioning that while you were gone too. There we go. Ah, it's so blinding. Ooh, okay. Back to ignoring encounters.
As you should.
Yeah, I'll only do encounters I really have to be fair. There's no real point for me not to. On the bright side, I'm about to get my gosh darn air step, or I'm very close to getting it.
Which... Gonna need it. Yeah.
Oh, it's one of the best things in this entire game, especially for this run, because I think I told you... I think I mentioned it in part 1. Oh gosh, it's this battle. Okay.
Have fun!
So there's actually a way... I think you have to be slow. Ah, fudge, I don't remember how to do this.
Keyblade!
Force?
So I think what you're supposed to do is, like, you have to block them to stop, but you can't use Trinity Guard to break their guard, or their armor. So you have to just play another very slow game.
Took down like a quarter.
Keyblade!
Looks like Trinity, or, not Trinity Guard, something like fire stops them from charging for a moment. So maybe I can magic attack, magic attack, magic attack, and spam that over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to use water there, but it didn't really work the way I wanted it to.
I'm trying to, where are they even running? Like, they're not charging at you, they're just running around.
Jesus, I don't know. And that's
Keyblade!
the unpredictability that was happening there was, what's it called? Driving me, or they're confusing me. They lost a ton of HP from something. Not from me damaging them. Maybe it was my party. Doing something good for once in their life.
Maybe.
Hello, brother.
He's been exceptionally angry today. It's a long story I'm not going to get into. I almost had to not join in because he was having a tantrum.
I guess this is what I'm gonna have to do.
It's
I mean, it works.
extreme cheese, but it works.
You say extreme cheese, and I say I don't know how else you're supposed to do this, because they expect you to Trinity Guard this in the actual game.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Keyblade!
Of course.
You slipped too far back.
It wasn't even that. It was that who I was locked onto technically didn't aim directly at me. They were, and I got hit from the side.
Well, no, they're not supposed to aim at you. They're supposed to aim forward. You weren't forward, therefore you fell too far back.
Game sucks. But I will say, parts like these make you really realize how they definitely did not balance certain aspects for all pro codes.
It's almost like they built the game and then they built the pro codes.
I'm not in the clear yet.
No, you just got rid of their armor. That's it.
Luckily, they all have little HP, but yeah, it's good to play safe here because they don't one-shot you, but they very damn well close to one-shot you.
They're gonna one-shot you now. So.
Ooh, okay, I got rid of them all. All right,
There you
well,
go.
that scary encounter is done. I don't think there's any other ones that are relatively. Oh, Shotlock, I can't use that. I don't think there's any particularly scary ones anymore outside of the boss from this point on, because I don't think any are mandatory. I
Think of any that are.
I think you can just skip through at this point.
I don't think you should have any major issues until the boss.
Yeah.
The boss is hard normally, so
Surprisingly, if memory serves, because of how the boss is on critical mode, which is basically one-shots you and stuff on crit mode, just on the base game, it's actually pretty samey. It's just once your health obviously gets to a low enough number, you can't, you can't afford mistakes and stuff like that. Like, you can't afford really getting hit.
You can't use shot locks or magic, which is how I always fought it, so... I guess for me it wouldn't be very samey.
For me, I recall it being pretty samey. I remember it being... It's actually not that bad, because like I said, it's almost as similar to the... Like, it's very similar to the normal fight, because it just plays very similar given your stats at the time. But I could be wrong. I could struggle here a lot. This is just from what I can remember, like, just like a cursory glance sort of thing. Still gonna grab a whole bunch of chests, if not like all of them, because I don't know which ones have good stuff. I don't think anything in this world has anything particularly good. I think you have to wait until about like the second area with like Monstropolis and Arendelle and stuff like that before chests start having some equips you actually might want to have. Hey, look it. See, we can use attraction flow. And Mayo thought we couldn't.
Kind of can. Sort of.
I love puzzles.
Puzzles?
It's funny because I actually do love puzzles.
Are you seriously Professor Layton?
Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright?
It's still to this day the only Layton game I played, which shame on me. I keep meaning to go through at least one of them, but I haven't.
Isn't that game like not even really that good? Which makes it even funnier.
Professor Layton?
No, Professor Layton and Phoenix, right? Like the collaboration thing.
I don't particularly like it. I know, I know some people that do, but it has some quirks. Like I think one of the bigger ones, like the game was developed by Level 5, not Capcom, and it shows like it was definitely feels more like a Layton game with Ace Attorney slapped on, not the other way around.
Unfortunate. Ooh, Donald.
To be fair, the trial parts were pretty good from what I remember. It's just there's not a lot of it.
I guess I'll put on Quick Slash. I don't think there's anything
Even
else.
the Layton stuff wasn't amazing. Like the puzzles were really easy. Because, collab.
Collaboration. I'm just getting rid of these menu things just because they annoy me. You know what I hate about the exclamation marks in this game? I think I might have told you this or mentioned this in like a past part or something. Alright, let me just make sure.
You meant Communication 2 and the journal.
Oh, those are bad. But I was gonna say the ones in this game, the exclamation marks in specific, it's so hard to tell whether or not you've like selected them or not.
Like there is a visual difference, it just isn't much of one.
Yeah, exactly. Just ignore this battle. Seriously, just ignore every battle. There's no need to do a single battle here.
Here's our ticket up.
I know there's also the alternate path, but when I revisit this planet, because, again, I'm gonna have to, for the sake of lucky emblems.
But what will we use for footholds?
The other side. It's also just good to rush these things now, just to get the HP while I can, because early game is chock full of HP ups. So, yeah, there's nothing here that's going to give me like a defense boost of any worth, I don't think. Alright, well, here's the first major boss, you could say, I suppose. Unless you would count the Ice Titan, the Rock Titan as one. I don't really, like, it feels more like a mini-boss. It's a boss, but not I
consider it a mid-boss.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is a boss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I would also count the one out in Thebes as a boss.
Mm-hmm. I guess, I don't really consider that one the boss, the one in Thebes, because it's basically just a super beefed up enemy that you see already a few times in the game. Look at that motion blur. Alright, so this battle should be pretty similar to the original. I'm going to get rid of Ice Titan just because he's easier to get rid of. Also, I think Lava Titan is just harder to deal with in general. I'd be using their beams twice. Oh, shoot. Let's be honest, though. It's the Air Titan that we're worried about.
Oh, absolutely. Like, these two are annoying when they're together, but once you can even not just knock one of them out, it's the other is trivial.
Yeah. Also,
it doesn't matter which one you went after.
I'm probably gonna die immediately once I get to Air Titan because your HP is gonna be low. They don't refill your HP at all between the battle.
It's just rude.
It is. See, the hard part about the part that I hate about the Lava Titan is that move. Oh, okay, we're good. I don't know why I'm good, but I'm good. By all accounts, I should be dead, but whatever.
Yeah, well. Not yet.
Things will be a little easier, at least. I won't say extremely easy, but a bit easier. Yeah, and I've always found Lava Titan, or what is the name of this Titan? Either way, I found this one to always be the harder one.
I think it's the easier one when you're fighting it up close. It's the harder one when you're not.
Yeah, probably. Just because it has that stupid attack that, this one that's using right now. Oh, jeez. I don't even know if he could block the projectile. You probably can, honestly.
Probably can, but I wouldn't risk it. You're at 1 HP.
Yep, pretty much. Probably get on top of the rock just so I can bait out its head smash. Just like that. Head smash again.
Fucking look.
There we go. Okay, well, I got through the first part of the boss, actually. First try. I don't think I did that, Funny enough, I don't think I did that in LP. Not in my crit mode playthrough on PC. Or in my, my first, like, attempt on trying to do, the all pro codes thing. Alright, who says I
Except
need
for this
HP?
isn't the one we were scared. We were scared of Tornado Titan.
Told you, they don't refill your HP.
They don't.
If you thought I was joking, well, you know, there you go.
Seems like the kind of thing the game would do.
Ah, shoot, I didn't block in time.
Keyblade!
It's fine. Now I can survive at least a hit. Air step to the surrounding rubble. Well, joke's on you. I can't, because I didn't get to that phase. To be fair, for some reason I find myself finding that part of the battle easier. I know I'm in a minority there, because that's the part that people start to struggle on, but for me I've always been a bit easier to deal with that, and I'm not really sure why. The free fall section and this beginning section I feel like I screw up the most in.
Free fall's the easiest bit. I don't think
know.
I've ever been damaged there.
I don't know what it is with me in the free fall, but like I just suck. I think it's because I overthink how to dodge, as weird as that might sound. And it ends up being way more detrimental because of that. Okay, well we're gonna, speaking of the free fall phase, here we go. Also, I can't take a hit at all during it, so that's fun.
You're gonna learn it one way or another.
I think it's just I'm really susceptible to being hit by like a stray lava bit or something. Now is the now the real battle begins.
You got glide already. Nice.
I don't remember what she does whenever she expands outwards and it damages you. So I have to pay attention to her attacks. With this? It was that, okay. Where are you going?
Running away.
I feel like this part of the battle can be... Whoa, I've never seen this attack. Whoa, barely won.
Either.
And I got to rank up. Yeah, I've always found that...
My first try.
So I've always found that glide part to be easy, as long as you air step immediately over to her when she, like, disappears. Usually it's pretty easy at that point, because most of her attacks won't hit you. Except for that lava attack. I don't know what was going on there. I feel like I've never seen that before. So yeah, that did feel honestly like the normal battle, except I just did slightly less damage. By slightly less, I mean it probably actually much less.
So, I guess the next thing of note would be like the Heartless Swarm in Twilight Town. How does that go?
Horribly. That section
Oh,
sucks
boy.
ass. It's just because there's... Okay, so the problem with that section is... Oh, there's also this little section here, too, I guess. At least have a 360-degree block here. But the Heartless Swarm in... Or the Nobody Swarm, rather, in Twilight Town is bad. The Demon Tide or Demon Tower, whatever it is, I think it's Demon Towers technically there, even though it's actually Demon Tide. It's very weird. Anyways, that's self-explanatory. But I died.
Keyblade!
But the Heartless battle is ridiculous because... Or the Nobody battle is ridiculous because the Dusks have super armor on so many attacks, and there's a ton of enemies, and the snipers love to just kill you. It is very hard to deal with that stinking battle.
Not the fight I was thinking of, but that one sounds like it's going to be awful too.
That one is bad. I'm assuming you were talking about the actual boss.
Yeah, the Swarm.
The boss it's honestly the same as the 0.2 final boss. It really isn't that bad once you know what you're doing.
I'm sure that applies to every boss ever made. It's just...
Yeah, but that one is, I feel like, way more easily telegraphed than a lot of other bosses like in this game. So I feel like it's much easier to do that boss without much of a problem compared to like what's it called? It's the mob battles that are harder, I feel like, generally speaking, in this game. Yeah, honestly, gosh darn it.
Keyblade!
If your HP gets low, defeat shadows. No, I'm not defeating shadows. Did you know playing as other characters suck, Mayo?
Yep.
Having Mickey here is
kind
nice,
of okay. Riku is... You had good things to say about Kyrie before, but I also feel like those would probably go away if you had to go through that on Pro.
Yeah, true. Oh, come on. I hate blocking this thing because I swear it never works. It works when it wants to.
That's kind of block.
That would be the best kind of block if it would block in the times that I need it to.
So, the easy code. One of the easy codes is an auto block.
I can't wait to have that on just to see what it looks like. To be able to block everything perfectly.
Like, that seems like it's probably actually the most busted one they have in the whole thing. Like, well, that's basically prevents you from taking damage.
Keyblade!
Nope, that's not the most busted one. The most busted one is the one where you literally beat everything in one hit.
Not everything. There's exceptions.
Well, you beat every single boss in Limit Cut in one hit. Also, I should have won that battle. Oh, really? Here, how about I just do this? Oh, wow, you have such little magic, Riku.
Yeah, he really does. It looks like it's sort of the same as Sora's. It's not.
To be fair, he also has Thundaga, which just naturally is going to use more.
Costs more, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually probably the main reason why. Also, the game told me to kill shadows for HP, but I have yet to see an actual shadow pop out.
I've yet to see a single HP fall up here.
Yeah, seriously, I've been at 0 HP for a while. I was mid-combat.
Keyblade!
I hate this battle. I hate this battle. It's just because I'm playing as Riku. Gosh darn it, I don't want to play as Riku. Or if I'm going to play as him, make my power level reflect what his power level should be.
Seriously, like, he doesn't have the excuse that a Sora does. He should still have all his abilities from Dream Drop. Let us use balloon.
Yeah, Balloon, where are
Slow
you?
motion.
Hell, even Aqua has a better, like a decent excuse, or at least an excuse that I could like swallow the pill for and be like, okay, sure, whatever,
I
right?
mean, it's kind of a stretch, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, there's the okay. So the shadows only pop up during
There it is.
the one rare attack that it does. Understandable. Have a nice day. And it did the attack again. Is this what I get for calling it rare?
Yes.
And of course the run that I'm like taking no damage in too. It's like
Yeah, that's where you're getting the health balls. I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, it's at least restocking the HP that's being siphoned off.
I blocked.
Keyblade!
Ah! Woo! You would think that when the shadow touches you, that is when you would get hurt. But as it turns out, you have to wait half a second after they all swarm you.
And block. Of course. Question mark?
Can I play as Sora yet? I'd rather suffer through the other fight than fight this stupid thing right now. And yes, that is a very weird statement.
Yeah, I'm still trying to decipher what you were saying.
I'd rather fight all the nobodies than this.
Ugh. You'd think with that 360-degree block it would be so much easier, but... No?
Xbox 360. I'm sorry, that's all I
I've
could
not
think
loaded
of
my
when you said
360 up for a good while. They haven't really had a... The only reason I could think of that I would boot up is if we decided we wanted to start our Banjo-Kazooie stream so I could do Tui. That's the only reason I could think of.
Well, you're LPing Tui. You're not streaming Tui.
Well, I'm streaming Kazooie. I'm stopping Tui.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
because you need to do
Save it in.
Kazooie
Yeah.
for the stop and swap or whatever.
Yep. She is 30 completion, so I gotta do it.
So how's your day been, man?
I've spent a good chunk of my free time editing that run we did yesterday. It's a lot of colorful squares.
I was about to say, how bad is it in terms of editing?
I mean, I stopped trying to make it look pretty a while ago. I just wanted to get it done.
I mean, which is fair by all accounts.
Yeah.
But how are the layers looking on it?
48.
How much was the one that you said that was particularly bad of ours?
67, I believe. So it's not as big as that, but it was still big.
Sheesh, which race was that?
That was the one you did with the Wally and Noel. Because you all wanted to have your rainbow board, and that's a bunch of colors.
Colorblind!
Which, yeah, that was fun.
Stop doing an
I had to go into
attack! Let
Google.
me hit you!
Search up colors, and then drop tool it because I couldn't see the color.
Boss really did not want me to hit it. Oh, speaking of
You wanna
which,
get hit?
no. Oh, come on. I'm like at the end, please.
But this one just stall it out until your MP recharges.
I was thinking about it, because like, it was literally just kept doing attacks. Like, I could go in for like a one pot shot. Sorry, Riku, I don't care enough to see your hair get cut. Mostly because there's too much stuff that happens before we get to see your hair cut. Finally, I don't get to play as Riku. Good.
Not for a while. Yeah.
I'd rather play him in Chain of Memories.
At
Mostly
least
because
Chain
he's
of
broken.
Memories, the fights would be over decently quick. It's just
Ooh,
very
another thing I
repetitive.
can't use.
Ooh. Not using things.
I mean, you literally can't use links for one because there's an option that says don't use links. Not that it matters anyways, because your magic drains, so, you know, as soon as you get into a battle, it's not like I'm able to activate a link.
Yeah, because you'd have to go into your links right away, or have it shortcut binded. That would be the only way you could use it.
If even. I think it just drains like immediately. Oh, we get to do... I actually thought we did this stuff afterwards. Like, I thought you had to get through Twilight Town before you
How
before
much
you
do
were
you
able...
even need to worry about the gummy here? I feel like you can probably just
Not at all.
go straight to the end.
Honestly, what I might do... I might beat the super boss very early just so I can have the golden high winds. I might do that. Just so that I can make like all the mandatory battles you have to do very, very, very quick. Because yeah, I don't think I have to focus on... I don't think I have to do anything actually relating to Gummy, like, period. That's why I was very hesitant on going into this battle, because it's like, I don't know if I have to or not. And then I was like, ah, screw it, you know, I will. Just in case, sort of thing. I don't think there is anything tied to Gummy at all, and Gummy is, as you could tell, clearly not tied to pro codes, because my HP isn't going down or anything, so...
Yeah. Which is why I was like, is it even worth doing really much in Gummy?
No. It's only really worth, obviously, having some of it done for the sake of the mandatory battles, but again, once you get to the second area, you can immediately just get the Endymion, and then you can get the Golden High Wind, and then, then you can, you can do your boss, do the Golden High Wind, and bam, it's easy at that point. I would say maybe, I guess, do things along the... do the battles along the way, just to get the experience, just for the first few mandatory battles, because remember, there's going to be... I want to say 2 before you can at least go to the second area. I think there's two bosses for Kingdom of Sea, and
Yeah,
I know there's one right before Toy Box for sure. So.
This shouldn't be too rough if you're not being pro-coded, though. Pretty sure you can just use your normal ship.
Yeah, I could, but I'm gonna. For the sake of making everything faster, I'm gonna get the Golden High Wind. It doesn't take long. Not even the super boss takes too long. It won't even take 10 minutes to beat. I learned how to fight it with the Endymion and do it relatively fast. I think I told you about it too, which was funny. Treasure sphere is worth getting. That's the real question. See, the thing that I'm trying to remember right now, which I guess we're going to learn very quickly, is whether or not you can or can't upgrade your Keyblades, because I'm actually not 100% certain on that. I want to say it auto upgrades, but I don't know for a fact.
Not certain.
Because that might be the only thing Gummy related that I might need to do, you know, to get, like, Damascus and stuff like that. That might be the only thing I might need to do.
Though if it carried over your Keyblades, I would assume it carries over your Keyblade upgrades too.
I would too, but if I remember correctly, we looked at the stats and it said it was, like, level 1 or something. It's not like I can do a full gummy phone / Jiminy's journal set of all pro codes. Objectively speaking, I can't. Because I can't do things like links, shot locks, etc. Mostly just hitting these things too, just to get the stupid tutorials out of the way. That way I have a rather seamless playthrough during these other spots. Alright, time for hell. This part sucks.
Woo!
I wouldn't doubt if the rest of the stream ends up just being me stuck in this stupid battle. Because I think like the goal for me usually is kill the snipers and try to seclude the dusks, because the dusks, like I said, there's some attacks they have that they just get super armor on, and if you have like a swarm of them attacking you, it's very problematic. It's very nice if you could get like a sniper, like one of the snipers by itself and the other one can get stuck behind a wall or something, or at least in a spot where you can see its attack. Because yeah, it sucks. Also, I want to have these guys in the air as much as possible, because the attack they have with super armor is the one where you see where they like snake on the ground, I guess. That's the one that gives them super armor, and it like one-shots you. So, keeping these guys in the air is kind of ideal. Eventually, one of these guys are gonna get... Okay, so I think the snipers spawned? Yes, they did. Ow. You see how I got sniped?
Yep. And it hurt. Big surprise.
Honestly, you know I'm only alive because I have Withstand right now.
Oh, yeah.
See, God, these guys have a lot of super armor. And they don't drop HP either, they just drop focus, which, I mean, would be nice!
Oh, that's helpful.
This isn't even the last wave, there's another wave still. Oh, they drop health. Okay, yeah, but it's, you know, it was so little, it might as well have not dropped. Okay, this is the last wave, I think. I need to just pay attention to the sniper. I tried to dodge, but I wasn't fast enough. Constantly getting your Keyblade handed to you by the same foes? Try changing your equipment or battling weaker enemies in other areas to increase your level. Parentheses,
I'm sure that'll
LV. Thanks for the tip, Kame. That helps! Zilch!
Yeah, that's a thing.
Might as well say, make yourself broken, idiot. And ow. Yeah, that attack one-shots you. Holy cow. Be sure to stop
so
by
much for your withstand combo on that one.
Yeah, I need the second chance. I believe once more was withstand combo, right?
Yeah. And like I said before, second chance is level 30, so we're not going to be seeing that for a while.
Not with that attitude.
Makes you feel any better, Warriors don't get second chance till 48.
I feel like that's what I did for the LP, I think. Did I go Warrior or did I go, like, Balance or whatever? What? Was I blocking the wrong way? I was, okay.
Keyblade!
I looked back on the playback. I was like, why did I die there? I was blocking, but I was blocking the wrong way. Shout out to Minion mentioning I had 368 deaths in Olympus. I'm almost at 400 now. So, that's good.
Ooh. So, I meant to ask you this before. Are we still doing the data readings for the thumbnails, or how are we gonna have that work?
Keyblade!
I don't know. I don't know if I could... Did we do... Well, we did get data greeting for Yazora because we fought Yazora, but
Yeah.
I don't know because I have to I don't know. I have to go super out of my way, and I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it. I don't know, man. You decide.
But I also know you don't even have the camera yet.
Well, I'm gonna get it after this, so. Well, after these battles, string of battles, I should say. Stay on the ground, or not on the ground, in the air. Where's the sniper? Sniper.
Sniper. Hi. How you doing?
Also, this attack, best friend. It's just a big AoE attack that can stun enemies. It's just nice. Where's the sniper? There he is. I just need to get rid of these guys. Yes, the Dusks one-shotting me also is quite a problem. Or one-shotting me with the one attack. There's only the one attack, which is with a snake on the ground. That one right there! I don't know how that missed me. Was there a sniper? Oh, yeah, okay.
I saw a red line, yeah.
So that's why I asked. No!
Keyblade!
I hate this battle.
Oh.
When I first did crit mode, granted the second time I did crit mode, this battle wasn't too bad, but when I first did crit mode, this literally took me a really long time for very similar reasons to what you're seeing now. But I also, for some reason, didn't use links, I don't think, in that battle, which, once you use links there, it trivializes this. But yeah, I for some reason, the first time I did... Maybe it's because I think I was still undervaluing links for a while at that point. And then I replayed the game, and then I was like, alright, I'll try out links and stuff like that. And then I did, and then I realized links are actually, the most overpowered thing in the world.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could use them right now, wouldn't it?
It would be amazing, to say the least.
I'd love to use the Spirit of Dead Child Warriors, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna stay over here, because this has always been, my safe spot whenever I've done this, battle. Alright, now more stuff spawned. There are so many husks! Oh my lord, Dusks! I keep calling them husks, because they are husks if you really think about it.
They're also Dusks!
I don't even know what hit me there. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Keyblade!
It'd be great if I had Thunder at least too, because then I could do at least some form of AoE damage to the things near me. But alas. Water and fire don't really do much for me at this current moment in time. Not against these guys. I think the main issue with just the Ducks are it's the super armor. Yeah, case in point, the super armor is the part that sucks. And they have a few attacks that can do it. If it was just the one, that would be one thing, but they also have that headbutt attack, which doesn't one-shot me, but it still hurts. Is that attack that I 100% intentionally meant to do a perfect counter attack on, or whatever the hell that was. Nope! Ooh, that was close. Hey. I can't undermine what hit me. What hit me? Oh, I didn't see the line. That's not fair.
The snipe.
It happened so fast. If I saw the line, I would have dodged. I didn't even hear the buzzing sound because I can't hear the audio of the game.
Oh, I can hear the audio coming from your TV. Loud.
I think it's because I need to adjust my settings for broadcast because somebody. I remember how I told you how somebody said like it was like messed up or like my voice was cutting out or whatever.
Yeah.
I adjusted some settings and I feel like. Yeah, I feel like it's always, or I feel like that ended up just being for the worse in the long run because like everything seems to be not as good or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. I think it was I guess a mistake to do to adjust the settings. I probably just should have stuck with what I had. Do I have to kill a few more of these guys? I do. Okay. Makes sense. I'm just trying to pay attention to whenever the sniper spawn. What are you doing over here?
I was supposed to be the one that just chills off on its own. Oh, it was almost about to have a friend, but oh.
Alright, so come on, I really couldn't air step?
I guess they don't want you air stepping on the roofs.
It was more like
good, you found butter.
What was the line of sight of the? Okay, where are the snipers? I need to.
There should be at least one more still.
There are 2 more. I think I saw 3 spawn up here.
Oh, there's one.
No. Okay, is there another one? I can't tell. Doesn't look like there is, but there could be. Alright, I'm gonna do this. This is the only form of crowd control I have right now.
Probably gonna stay the most reliable one you have for a while.
Gosh darn it.
Keyblade!
Aww.
Not for a while. Basically the entire game.
Oof.
It's actually a really good move.
But our tag match with the Golden Lovers went up.
Ooh, monkeys. That's what we are. I've started using monkey.
So they couldn't
boats.
decide on our name, so they called us the Mega Monkey Mind.
Like in the name of the...
Yeah, name the video.
That's great.
To be fair, we didn't exactly make it easy for...
Sure.
I still don't know what our name is.
Oh shoot. Sniper, you disappeared. Where's the other one? There he is. What hit me? Oh, I got nicked by a
Keyblade!
slight attack. I hate the Dusks in this game. Why did they give them super armor on everything?
Oh.
I don't even know if there's a single attack of theirs that does not have super armor. I think all of their attacks do. They're the only enemy like that, Mayo, I think. Actually, don't know if they're the only enemy like that. But they probably aren't, knowing this game, but you never know. Please, let me... Thank you. I was gonna say, let me air step up to these guys. I honestly thought I was gonna get hit by that attack. I'm actually... Oh, wow. That was intended. All these dodges? Intended. Why did he even have super armor there? He was just standing. Menacingly!
Well, there's your Blake Choice SpongeBob reference.
Look, SpongeBob, endlessly quotable. Honestly, so I mentioned The Emperor's New Groove to you. Also a rather endlessly quotable thing.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I don't think that movie goes more than 30 seconds without having something you could easily quote.
It's so good. It's so good. Somebody did like a compilation of like Emperor's New Groove but all the memes or something, because people do videos like that. And, like,
yeah.
god damn it. In most of the video, it was like a 10-minute long video. It was a long video.
That's actually depressingly short, but it's still good.
I mean, the memes are very, like, Spitfire. Not everything in the movie is a meme. Like, there are some slightly serious moments.
But serious can still be a meme. In fact, it usually is still a meme.
Sure. But I guess more so, it does have, like, some downtime moments where it's, like, not being, I guess, super comedic. Great movie. I love the movie. It's still probably one of my favorite Disney animated flicks. And I don't know, maybe this could be a potentially unpopular opinion, but I think it actually stands the test of time pretty well.
I still think it's too young of a movie to really make that claim on. Like, Renaissance on is like, I think we need another generation to pass where we can really say, like, it passed test of time. Like, they're old, but, like, they're not...
It's 20 years old, are you sure?
Well, when I think, like, test time, I think it's not like Bambi. So, yes.
Well, Bambi's, like, the 50s. I don't even think that's fair.
Keyblade! I think it's like completely fair for movies, especially for Disney movies. Yeah, I think it's fair.
Well, I don't think it's fair to compare that to... I feel like... To something from, I guess, between the 90s to, like, 2001. I would say 20 years is a good limit to be, like, does something stand the test of time right now? Because if I watch a movie that was good in the 90s, right, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good today. A good example is, while I think the Big Lebowski...
Well, the movie come out yesterday, it doesn't mean it's good today.
Well, true, but I guess, like...
That.
So the thing is, like, a good example to me is the Big Lebowski. I think is a good movie overall, but for its time in the 90s, it benefited a lot from that time period, especially because it's a comedy movie, you know? So, comedy ages harder. It's harder for comedy to age well, in my opinion, at least, compared to a lot of
Definitely not true, although it depends on the comedy, because there are much more topical jokes which will age faster. Keyblade!
So that's just on
to be fair, comedy writers.
Like, that would be the genre of movie. It's a stoner film. But I think, like, the comedy of that movie doesn't really stand nearly as much as well in the test of time. Not because the comedy is aged, like, it's not, I guess you could say, politically correct or whatever. I don't care about that stuff. It's more of just, like, the jokes fit better for the 90s crowd than it does the 2020 crowd. So, you know, it doesn't work nearly as well. So, in my opinion, I don't think that movie stands the test of time nearly as well. While it's a good movie, I don't think it stands the test of time for being a 20-year-old movie, because nowadays I feel like it's just, the comedy feels so dated to me. But something like The Emperor's New Groove, I feel like as time has gone on, it's only gone. I feel like it's only aged better. Kind of like first few seasons SpongeBob. I feel like as time has gone on, age has done it rather, like, it's done it wonders for the most part. Like, yes, it was good from the beginning, don't get me wrong, but I feel like as time has gone on, god fucking damn it, why does that move hurt so much? But yeah, anyways, as time has gone on, I feel like it becomes more memorable. More people are still talking about it. It's still a thing people reference, right?
And like, the thing about SpongeBob is, like, I don't think anybody really cares about SpongeBob anymore. They care about the memes that SpongeBob generates.
I mean, I've still watched the first few seasons. I still think they're fun to watch. And to be fair, you used to say that, but SpongeBob is still, like, one of the highest, like, the best, like, marketing or, like, money-making tool for, like, Nick, and they're still making so much money from it. Well, it's not even funny.
Well, it's because that's all they know how to market.
You're not wrong.
Like, there's massive lists of every other show they've killed because it wasn't SpongeBob, including big shows they had that they killed because it wasn't SpongeBob.
I hate that. Like, these attacks just... I don't get it. Like, they all track you so hard, and like the hitbox is so large. And there's so many enemies. It's like, how the hell am I supposed to deal with this? Because I'm trying to do like a hit and run strat for the most part. Once like the huge amounts appear, but it's like I still can't dodge out of the way. And if I dodge out of one, there's potentially others that are still gonna hit me and like one shot me. I told you this battle is just brutal. It's stupid. It's so bad.
Oh, lovely. Block with Punisher.
I mean, I could see theoretically that possibly being good. Then again, I actually don't know how it works with when you're recharging magic. Actually, I feel like I've never seen it give me magic back in general. Screw that. Screw Block with Punisher. What hit me? It was an enemy. I slightly saw it on the playback. It was an enemy doing the stupid snaking on the ground attack. It was in front of me, so it was very hard to notice. But I actually caught that one. Surprisingly. You know what? You have that video pinned. See how they dealt with this. I'm curious to see what their strat was. Or curious to know, I guess. I can't really watch it right now. If I had to guess it, it's probably something to do with singling out the enemies, because I don't see what else you could possibly do. Because the dusks just hurt too much. And the snipers obviously can snipe you very easily. They're like dusks, but even worse. Maybe there's a lone... Yep. More enemy spawn? No. I guess I could lure them out far away like this. I hit a wall, I saw that. Where are the enemies? God, there's so many of them! I can take a hit from one sniper as long as it is not the super large attack. And I got hit by the stupid snaking enemy anyway.
Keyblade!
I pressed square after I died. If I had a 360 block, I would legit just spam it. If it had like a good cooldown timer where you could get away with it.
They're doing the full motion dive. Like, they're just running up the wall and falling down over and over.
Ooh. Just any wall?
The wall to the left where you start.
The one that I just ran up?
Yeah, this one. Then you just fall down and you dive.
Oh,
just
thank
do that
God.
over and over.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This does a lot of damage. Even when the snipers spawn, do they still do this, or do they single out the snipers?
They're still doing it so far. Like, I'm watching the video back. They don't seem to be targeting anyone in particular. No, when the sniper comes in, they attack the snipers.
Makes sense.
And then they go right back to the wall.
That makes sense. No, stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Okay, there's a problem I have, Mayo. There's like 4 snipers out right now. But I'm assuming the sniper just shot me.
Keyblade!
I was just right in front of the crossbow, so I didn't even get to see like the bullet come out. I'm using that strat because it gives me you're invincible while you're falling, for one. For 2, I feel like when you're running up the wall, it gives you an opportunity to see if any enemies are following you, so you could dodge if they do some weird attack. Specifically, yeah, okay, it's really good because even after you do the dive attack, you are still invincible for quite some time. I'm gonna kill one of these enemies. Sniper, hello. Yeah. You gonna let me flow motion? No? Okay.
No, of course not.
I'm not really sure why it doesn't let me flow motion to these guys all the time. It's almost feels like it's glitched in a way. I can't tell if it's just because they spawn, like it's just because they just spawned or something. But usually you're able to flow motion directly onto something that just spawned. Nope. Stay away. Stay away. Welcome to Wall.
Her new home. Wall.
Welcome to Wall. Alright, some more snipers popped up. Why can't I couldn't flow motion.
Okay, there's no way you shouldn't be allowed to slow motion that.
Yeah, that one straight up was just
there
not
must
letting
be
me.
like an invisible wall that says no, you can't flow motion here.
Yeah, it's so,
I cannot think of why else.
It's so weird. Alright, sniper, where are you? Okay, you just fell off. What? Where'd he go? He respawned.
Did he
What?
go back on the roof?
Yeah, he respawned.
Well, okay, at least you found it again.
Why didn't I do the free fall there? It was definitely high enough in the air.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe you have
was
to run off the running animation?
It might have been because I was locked on.
That could have done it too.
I feel like whenever you lock on to like enemies, that attack is less reliable. The dive in general, rather, is less reliable to go off. You see that super armor? It's great. 10 out of 10.
I want that super armor.
Same, to be honest. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea for like an end game item, like an armor slot or something. Maybe like have some sort of caveat. Okay, that made that encounter so much easier. Thank God.
Probably check out what they did on the battle here. They
They probably just did the way I had seen. That or there's some like crazy strat that I don't know about.
They're just aggressively chasing it.
Yeah, makes sense. Once I've had this thing, what's it called? One time I had it go into the ground, and it was just swimming in the ground, and I could not do anything. It was actually kind of funny. Granted, I couldn't attack it, but it was kind of funny because it was just there it goes. Yep, this is exactly what happened.
So, does it come back?
It does. It just takes its time. The hard part here is I don't know if it's gonna do an attack, and it is. Okay. That's the hard part about, honestly, this battle in general. In this area, is just like it's hard to tell if it's gonna do an attack or not. Do you know how many health bars? Can you watch the video just see how many health bars you have to knock off?
I'm pretty sure it's 3, because that's how it usually is.
Okay.
I doubt it's different.
I hope it slows down here so I can actually attack it after this attack. That's probably why it was in the ground. Whenever it's in the ground, it's like that's when it's slowly moving when you're supposed to have your opportunity to attack. It's just I don't know if it's a glitch. I just think it's the AI is just not paying attention or something. It just doesn't care. Okay, yeah. This is good. Hey, at least we don't get phase 2 here also. Gonna do the ball attack or the jump attack. I'd actually rather it not do this attack because I'm scared that it'll jump out of the ground next to me or on top of me. It's never done that before, to be fair, but you know, it doesn't make me any less scared that it's possible that that could happen. I'm gonna wait for it to do its dash. Yep.
Yeah, it's actually technically slightly less than 3. Like around somewhere like the 1/10, maybe a little bit more health, it'll
In the-
stop.
So like in the current health bar that I'm in.
Yeah.
What is it doing? Dash attack. What? I blocked! Yeah, I saw the block animation!
Keyblade!
I saw it too.
I don't know if I blame myself on that or the game. It was at the beginning of the animation, but that usually doesn't matter. Usually it counts the block in full. Actually, no, it does, because in some limit cut battles, you literally have to block like immediately after something. So, that sucks, because that would have been a win right there. Easily. That should have been a win, honestly. It's okay. This boss is easy. I don't really mind.
Yeah. Like, I watched their speedrun through fully. They didn't really do any special tricks. The most special trick they did was that they would go into flow motion to attack it once in a while, because it does more damage. But
The
that's
dive
it.
attack?
No, just flow motion in general, when you have the blue aura.
Like when you go onto a wall or whatever? I don't have that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I can't do that, at least. Maybe I disabled it.
Well,
I need to pay attention.
That might have been an ability you took off.
Yeah, I need to look for that, and I need to make sure I re-enable it if that's the case, because that allows me to do the buzzsaw attack, which is that like AoE attack that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I need to make sure I'm able to do that. Alright, it's gonna dash. I can't see. Camera! Okay, that wasn't fair.
Keyblade!
Find a good vantage point for where to mount your attack. How about the camera works? Biatch?
Never.
It's one of those situations where I wish I could just battle it in the starter area, because it's the most open area of the bunch. Like this area right here, because it's the most open. But obviously it's going to start having a mind of its own eventually, so... I'll stay in this area while it's doing this attack. Maybe it'll come back, like it'll stay here. Ooh, you know what I'll do? Give me the map. I'm technically I'm technically invincible when I do that. That's why I did it, because it was technically invincible.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like when it flies super high in the air, just because of the dash attack. Can I air step? No, I can't. I was wondering if I could. Nope. Leave me alone.
No, okay.
Hi, Goofy. How you doing?
You're free to have anytime, Goofy.
It's not even fair, man. This thing is like flying.
It's Goofy, I'm sure he can fly.
Donald, you're a
his
duck.
basic mind powers.
Go fly.
Yeah, what's your excuse, Donald?
Oh, I, by all accounts, felt like I should have died there.
Yeah. You were barely below it.
I think there was the invincibility frames of the air dash. And maybe I was just, barely not in its attack. What's it called? Like its hitbox. It did one dash, I think? I think that counts as a dash. I saw the blue aura. Okay, that did, yeah. Alright, now it's gonna dive into the ground.
Is it gonna dive underground? Oh.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get stuck underground when I'm at an opportunity to hit it. Or, okay, leave the Moogle shop. Shopping time is not now.
You don't need a Koopa coin.
I can't use the Koopa coins, Mayo!
I know. This is why I say you don't need the Koopa coin.
The Shadow's taking them all. Alright, that's one attack. I don't know why it's getting so high in the air every time it does its dash. I was going to use its ground attack. I almost thought that light post was going to kill me, because it wasn't on the move. Okay, it's slowing down. I think I should be able to win here. There we go. There we go, pro code merits. No rank up, though. There must be a ton of rank ups. Oh. Woo-hoo. Oh, I can take photos now. Shoot, now we have to figure out how
all
we're
the way
gonna...
from M up until A, so yeah, there's a bunch.
M up until A? What?
For ranks.
Oh, okay. No unison fire. Alright, let me look at this flow motion stuff. Wall kick. Air slider, aerial dodge into a wall to set up... Okay, I'm gonna have that enabled. Because it's this move.
Yeah.
Which, I was wondering if I just got it at a later point. Because the thing is, if there's enemies near you, and if you do this, you can do the, like, spiral attack. And it's very, 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 very effective. Let me see my abilities real quick. Maybe there's something I don't need. It sucks because, like, you need all of the mobility. So it's like all of these just take up slots. And I'm gonna be getting more.
Oh, yeah.
I could, in theory, take off damage control later. I don't know how effective it'll actually be in the long run. Critical counter is also something I could, in theory, take out, because I might not get, like, the full advantage of it. But everything else seems pretty on spot for now, at least. Eventually it's going to get to a point, because I have a treasure magnet too, which I'm going to probably take off, but I'm likely going to do the flan, or not the flan, the slide, to get the magnet. I think that requires you to get all the numbers again, right?
It does, although, yeah, but that wouldn't be tied to pro code anything, so...
Yeah.
It shouldn't be any more difficult than normal.
I'll probably do that, so then just, like, between bosses, I can have that on, just so I can get as much magic and health from anything, and everything. I think it'll be beneficial in that regard, but... That's really, like... It sucks. Like, I know there are some pro codes which are... Or not pro codes. There are some abilities that are worth putting on for the sake of, like... certain battles, but it's like I don't know what's the most efficient in certain spots. Maybe sans a few. I'm trying to get on top of this thing and I can't. I just want the lucky emblem. I need lucky emblems. I need every single lucky emblem in the world.
Yes, all of them. Every single one.
I might actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if because the last, there's 90, right? And the last one you get is the Mickey clasp or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't recall how good that is. I want to say it's very good, because the upgraded version I think is what you get for beating Yozora? I could be wrong there, but like I think it's good. It also has, what's it called? It also gives you, I think MP Hastera, but it's gonna be so late that I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. Yes, it keeps my other poses! I was hoping it would.
Ooh.
I wanna squeeze Donald from a distance. Hold on. So she probably... No! Well, Goofy, you're now my new victim.
Sorry, Koof. You don't deserve it.
Alright, I'm gonna use that as the thumbnail, whatever.
Okay.
I'll just grab that after stream, which I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming. Probably at least until... I'll probably start up Toy Box and get like that first major encounter done, and then I might stop there.
We've been going for about 2 hours, so like, we've had our usual time for streams.
Yeah. I need ingredients. I need ingredients. Stuff's important. Seriously, it's actually really important.
Mm-hmm. It's good. You're gonna actually have value for money. It's been pointless up somehow.
Yeah, it's true. I need to buy more tents, too. They're actually still not that bad.
Now that's something that sounds like even much blasphemy.
Yeah, I know,
Buy
that's...
more tents.
It doesn't even make any sense, almost. Well, it does make sense, but like it like when you say it,
After the movie's over.
it's like you can't
It almost
believe
feels
it.
dirty.
Yeah. I should also check the Moogle shop in general to see if I can upgrade my Keyblade and stuff. See how that works. It's too lazy to swap. So Sora gets a selfie with the lucky emblem.
Those ears anywhere.
Trying to remember. I think there's 3 lucky emblems not in town. So let me see what I'm looking at right now. Okay, by process of elimination, there should be 1 more in town then. I'm trying to remember where though. If I'm even like correct, I could be wrong.
I would just go onto the stage. Like, we'll figure it out that way.
Yeah, true. Is it up here actually?
You already got the one up here.
No, you did. Shut up, Mayo. Gosh. Alright, let's check out the Reforged thing. Also should do the photo missions just to be safe. I don't know if any of them actually have anything in advance or whatever, but... Also, I learned, Mayo, you can, in fact, do these in advance. So I should probably take a picture of, like, Donald and Goofy whenever I get the opportunity.
Yeah.
I actually learned about that because I think I tested it on my PC playthrough. So yeah, you can do that. It's very nice. Okay, anyways, let me check. Workshop. Past all this stuff. Alright, Keyblade Forge. I can power them up. Okay. Okay. You might have to look at the Keyblade stats to see upon level up if they give you anything. Like, for example, I know people were talking about Hero's Origin giving you, like, second chance or whatever early. I want to know if that's from a level up or if that's from transformation. Because if it's from transformation, I don't want to touch, like, the Hero's Origin because there's no need for it. But if it's something that I get through level up, I might level it up as a safety net until that point in time, depending on the excuse me, depending on the encounter.
This way, Keyblade abilities, Cage 3.
You probably just search up like the Keyblade itself, and then there's probably like a level up list that tells you what exactly it is. I know for the most part though, I'm leveling up the Ultima. It's so I know for a fact if I'm gonna level up anything, it's cool.
Hero's Origin only has one ability, and it's Defender.
Okay. So Ultima and Classic Tone, for the time being, are the only ones I'm going to be getting, probably upgrading for now. And there's two reasons, or there's a few reasons why, rather. So you might wonder why Classic Tone, it has the highest magic stat of them all, and it comes with MP Hastera. Which I think in some encounters,
MP haste and MP haste. Yes.
Yeah, so in some encounters, it's actually beneficial to have it. And obviously, Ultima is just best stats. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, and its abilities too, like combo boost, situation. It's like,
yeah,
situation aside, like the other two are really good.
Exactly. So could you Google real quick how to grab where you would get, where are you, Ultima? Wellspring Stones? Because I need that.
How many tabs do you want me to open for you?
7,000. I'm gonna buy a few more tents. I know, it's still weird to say that. Trust me. I'm not.
Well, I have a link that's purpled out, which means you had me do this before, which is not a good sign.
It was probably for the sake of what's it called. I probably just had to grab them at some point for synthesis in the actual LP. If I had to guess.
That is the one you get from farming the portal in San Francisco. Okay, so you're not getting that for a long time.
Well, I know the stones.
Yep, the stones. I specifically searched stones.
Damn, because I know you get the crystals there.
I mean, you're using an endgame weapon. It's gonna have endgame locations for stuff to level up.
True, but how the hell do I have any wellspring stuff? Do you know if you can craft them? Or craft them? Synthesize them?
And the crowd goes wild.
I don't know why I said craft. We're not playing Minecraft! Just checking real quick if there's any other chests I haven't opened. Guess I could check my equipment real quick to see if anything's better than the shield belt. Maybe the Moogle's selling something better. Because remember, that's the only way I'm getting defense up.
Oh, there is actually another way to get it. It's a possible reward for the mail.
Ooh. Wait, I think I actually might have just grabbed some, come to think of it. No, I didn't. Shoot. Well, honestly, I'm gonna do it. I need to upgrade. Oh, I'm getting priced.
Sense, yeah?
I would buy Panaceas for the meme, but there's gonna be zero use for them, unfortunately.
If you ever use the Panaceas anyway.
Dude, sometimes Donald uses them, or used them, okay? If you remember, I gave him all my Panaceas. Which, for the record, in my PC playthrough, I also did. They were going down so slowly that it's not even funny. That's how I was spending my money, too, is I would just buy one over and over and over again. Ooh, magic boosts. Actually, don't think those matter. Ooh, a tent?
Another tent!
Ooh, a tent?!
Another tent! Game knows what you like.
I do love me some tents. I just need one, because it probably gives you a bulk of 3. I guess I buy ingredients, too. Ingredients are cheap. Which I'm gonna need these for cuisines as a whole anyway, so it's not actually a bad idea at all. I think 20 tents is good enough to cover me for almost the entire game, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
There's probably going to be a point where I'm just going to forget to use them. I wouldn't even doubt it if there's a point where you're like, hey, maybe you should use a tent because you're running out of H... Or, like, you're between encounters. I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe I should. Then again, at the same time, I feel like you would feel like, nah, it's Kingdom Hearts. I can't tell him to use a tent.
That's just plain blasphemy. Why would you ever use a tent?
We've said it before and we'll say it again. It's a weird thing they brought over from... It's not a weird thing. They brought it over from Final Fantasy. It just doesn't work in an action RPG, I don't think.
Honestly, it barely even worked in Final Fantasy. There was a very select number of games it was good in. Every other game is just...
It's mostly just the old games, to be fair.
And even now, just because the in system in the old games is really jank.
The what system?
The in.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said the int, and I thought you were talking about magic points, which is very weird in some the older games.
I know.
Where they're based on, like, charges as opposed to... like, an actual I don't know. I'll never understand why they thought that it was that it was totally fine. It was, I don't know, it's just a weird system. I'm gonna get 4 of every ingredient, and then I'm gonna start dropping these off again. I'm gonna laugh when I get an Orichalcum Plus before anything. Hello? Are you gonna Give me anything.
Gonna give us
You hate me?
anything?
Thought they hated me. Moogle, I'm your like favorite customer. Also quite
So you're
possible I'm
only
your only customer. Actually, maybe a little chef comes over here. You know, it's across the street and they got ingredients. It is quite possible that he's just like, give me all your food. This is a robbery. Ooh, pointless.
Ooh, I
Not
like
pointless.
Amazing.
Driving. Lucky ring. That's actually, wow, you know, I could have used that in the main game, you know, you jerks.
It's pointless. It's not bad, but it's weird how we want the items, which is what we didn't want before.
Come on. This is driving me insane. When do I stop? Because I just want this.
And
Just
you're
buy
dealing
DLCs.
with a randomizer.
I am, and honestly, I almost want you to count how many different outcomes there are, just so we can assume how low a chance it is. I know you can get strength ups and defense ups and magic ups, like you can get all of those, but it's like, I don't know, you get a lot of stuff. God, for all the stuff I bought, I really didn't get that many postcards too, when you really think about it. Come on, just give me, just give me. I need to increase my damage. This is literally the only way I can increase my damage. Please, game. And I'm gonna have to kill a lot of monkeys and stuff soon. Unfortunately, sorry, monkeys. You have to go. Ooh, pointless. Soothing, nice. Ooh, Gorman's ring. That actually could be potentially good.
Huh.
Ay. Lucid shard. Pulsing shard.
Oh,
Uh,
you're gonna go bankrupt from buying all this crap.
I almost went bankrupt from my PC playthrough trying to get frickin' what's it called? We just need one stone too right now. I almost went bankrupt trying to get my Orichalcum Plus. Actually, no, I did. I think I did multiple times, actually. I was very unlucky. Also, we can now buy blazing shards because of this stupid thing.
Nice.
I'm gonna go bankrupt at this point. You think I care? I'm persistent. I need this. I need the damage up, Mayo.
Once you're at like 1,000 money, you should probably just save scum. Just, if you're really gonna be persistent on this, just so
Yes.
if you do go bankrupt, you can reload.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Especially because, like, I really need nothing that it gives me. Maybe I should just do that right now. Just buy postcards until I'm at 1,000, save, and then save scum.
Sure.
I'm gonna buy a few more tents. I know it's a little more money, but whatever. I'm basically gonna be covered on tents for the entirety of the game because of this. Assuming I even use them. Look at all these prize postcards. How many do you think I'll have by the time I hit what's it called? I'm gonna buy 35.
Or in an
tents.
unrelated news, I'm terrible at math.
Did you try to do the calculations?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I was about to say, it's a lot of tasks. What did you screw up on math this time around?
What of you to assume I did math?
I thought you said you did math.
I said I didn't.
Oh. Alright, well, I'm at 1,000. Let's see how many I have. I'm curious. How many prize postcards do I have? Oh, time to use my strength boost, my magic boost, my defense boost. Ooh, AP boost is actually good. For now. Eventually it's going to become useless, but... Okay, I have 10 to work with.
Oh yeah, what are those equips you got?
Yeah, let me check.
Like the
real
gourmet
quick.
ring.
Okay, so I have the defenders, whatever, for now. 3 strength. So what I'm looking for is strength ups. None of these are. Gosh dang it. But Chef Extraordinaire, what does that do? Let's see. Earn an excellent rating with Chef. Oh, dude, I totally forgot. I saw these and I was like, I could have been using these to help me.
So you should absolutely be using these when you're cooking, but otherwise...
I don't know if it's Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 logic where I can put them on, like, Goofy and Donald.
Maybe. We can put them on and try.
Yeah, it's true. I would say Google it, but I don't know how you would even go about doing that. Oh, hey, look it. I got Cure. I can't use that.
Yeah.
Look, I need to just...
That's useful.
I'm just getting rid of all this because it's bugging me.
We still need to do our read-through for this game. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Considering how long it took us for Cage 2, I have expectations.
And your expectations reach 0. Actually, you know what I'm probably going to do for the rest of this stream? I'm probably going to finish this world, and I'm probably going to go back to Olympus and get all the lucky emblems out of the way. Because those are actually very important. So there's like an Orichalcum ring, I believe. That's very important, actually, to get that. Because I think it gives you like +5 or +6 strength. It's something nice. It's something you get later on, though, I think. Like, it requires like a hefty amount of what's it called? Stuff. So all right, let's do this. So we're looking for Wellspring Stone. So nothing yet. Writhing Stone. Bulging Shard. Soothing Stone.
Let's get a C rank in Verum Rex.
I can get it from a C rank in Verum Rex, you said?
Yep. Also C rank in Festival Dance.
It's like Wellspring Shard. Like, I'm debating that, but at the same time, I need the stat ups. Let me just make sure I didn't grab one and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I didn't. Can I save from here? No, okay, I can't. It's okay. I'll lose all my unsaved progress. We call that save scumming. At least I don't have to soft reset. I could. Is there even a soft reset in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I don't know.
There's like nothing to soft reset for in this game. Except for maybe, I guess, the Orichalcum Plus. It's like the only thing.
Nope, there is no soft reset in Cage 3.
It's fine. Like I said, this is the only thing you would need to soft reset for, and there's a save... There's literally a save point that will bring you to the main menu. Okay, I'm getting nothing.
Wow, this is worse than last time.
Soothing Shard. Soothing Shard. Frost Shard. Refocuser. That's definitely the best thing yet, Mayo. You know how much use I can get out of refocusers?
You can get a refocuser! That is the use!
I don't know where that autosave saved, so I'm not loading it. I'm assuming it autosaved where I saved, which is very redundant, but, you know, maybe it's like
we love redundant saves, so...
Honestly, that's what we do all the time. If you're not redundantly saving in an RPG, then you're not doing things right. There's only some games that I don't redundantly save in, and that's the old Resident Evil games, and that's literally because they limit your saves. And no other reason. Oh, hey, look, the Orichalcum Plus! I don't need that!
Game!
Honestly, it didn't even take that long to get it this time. This might have been one of the faster times I got it. Yo, I do like me some tents, though. I don't know, man. They're saying I should clearly not reload those 3 tents.
3 cents in Orichalcum Plus. Now you gotta go back and go through another cycle of 11 postcards. Yes, I counted them out.
It's 10, not 11.
I
Gosh,
counted 11.
No, it's 10. I'm gonna show you to prove it. Just look again, Sid. How do you think he can see with such small pupils?
I'm not convinced he can.
Yeah, see, it's 10 prize postcards.
But you put in 11! I know you put in 11.
1, 2... Hey, Orichalcum Plus.
Good.
I thought I got what I wanted, but I was like, wait, it's not Pulsing Stone that I need.
Pulsing Stone. Oh, congratulations.
That was scary similar to what I got the last time I got the Orichalcum Plus. I was almost starting to think that might have not been RNG dependent. But I didn't get 3 tents in a row. I got 2 tents in a row, followed by a third tent. Or followed by something, and then a third tent. I think I got another tent afterwards. Look at Donald's face.
Beautiful. Look at everybody's face, really.
I still think
Goofy's
this
the only
is...
one's face that isn't abysmal.
Yeah, I think this is one of the worst ones they could have done. Because all the 2D mounts just look bad there. Like, they don't look particularly great in general, but right there in particular, they look bad.
Like, they're just showing them off.
We've regressed in graphics. What am I even looking for again? Wellspring, right? Oh, there we go.
Well, Stone times 2. There you go.
Can I get an Orichalcum Plus? Oh yeah. This is the save, Mayo. There we go. Alright. Keyblade Forge. Ultima Weapon. Alright, now I just need Damascus. And more Wellspring Stones, but I need Damascus, so... I could, in theory, I think you can farm it in the first area. But I think it's just really rare. Generally not worth it. Like the first, gummy area. But not really certain on that one. Alright, let's go forward finally. Any other chests that I missed by chance?
I'm still on Kingdom Hearts Wiki, so...
I think it's just very rare, but I think you can. Like, exceedingly
It has
rare.
a 0.3% drop rate.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was exceedingly rare like that. I didn't know how rare, but I thought it was just stupid rare, and I'm glad that I was pretty on point, actually. I might go for it, honestly.
Comparatively, Misty Stream has 2%, and Eclipse has 0.5, so only slightly better than the Starlight.
Dude, it's better than Orichalcum. The Orichalcum drop rate is like, what, 2% there, if even? It might be actually less than 1%.
1%'s amazing compared to 0.3.
You're right, but I'm not farming Damascus there. Also, Orichalcum is annoying to find. Like, what is the drop rate of Orichalcum in what's it called? The last area, whatever it's
How
called.
many tabs do you want me to open?
You were just on the tab!
No, I'm on Damascus.
Oh, I thought you were on that tab. My bad.
Why would you assume I went to some random tab because you started talking about it? That's dumb.
Because I'm insane.
For one, you didn't give me time to look it up.
I'm gonna give you nothing.
Let's see.
It's one. There's 4 left.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. Okay, the last 4 were over here. Because I know where they're all located now. Also, I got Wellspring Stones from an enemy and now I'm pissed.
Not good.
I'm not joking. I got one from... I think
There's a shipwreck.
the pot enemy?
Keyblade!
Some enemies fear fire, while others laugh it off. Okay. Maybe you should say some enemies are weak to fire and some aren't. Why would you word it like that? Is fear like a status effect in this game that I didn't know about?
It should be a status effect. That'd be amazing. Especially with all this strength of heart stuff they always talk about. Fear should absolutely be a status effect.
To be fair, it's not it's not uncommon at all for that to be a status effect in
Oh, absolutely.
a lot of RPGs. So
Oh yeah, and it's always one of the more annoying ones.
yeah, because fear usually means you can't attack or you have.
Yep.
It's really bad. As a D&D player, trust me, I know fear is really annoying to deal with.
Just like, if you're really scared, you shouldn't be hesitant. You should just be running away. It's the only game I can think of where I actually know that fear causes you're pretty much running away is Persona 5. That's the only game I can think of that did that.
I guess by extension, the other Persona games do that too.
I only knew about 5 doing it. I guess fear isn't as common in the others.
Well, it's just an SMT staple. Oh wait, no, I can't test this here. What am I talking about? I was gonna say I want to test if this attack works here. And I was like, wait, I can't. Wellspring Shard.
Let's see.
Large body. What do you think makes their body large, Mayo?
I'm trying to think, and all I can think of is they just ate a bunch of red rupees.
Red rupees!
Red rupees!
Our favorite. Red rupees are our favorite until we inevitably do a randomizer run of the N64 games. Then bloopies will be our favorite.
Not to be confused with bloopies.
Yeah, not to be confused.
I really hope the randomizer community changes that thing's name, because it is super confusing.
Look, that's Nintendo's fault! They've been
Yeah,
calling it
Nintendo gets
bloopies
the
for
final say,
ages!
it's their game.
They've been calling it bloopies for ages! And it's been a huge meme in the, what's it called, in the randomizer community, because it's just one of those things that you can get in chests, like in important chests at that.
Yeah, but Nintendo gets final say, it's their games. They want to call it that, they can. So, randomizer's moved to change it.
To be fair, it's not officially called bloopies, it's just a community name that we call
Which is even worse.
bloopies. Well, not really. Like, it's an animal in Breath of the Wild. Who the hell remembers the animals in Breath of the Wild? You thought it was an enemy,
Me?
which I can understand. Look, you only care about the animals in Breath of the Wild because they were cruel and made getting a picture of them a goddamn requirement for completionists.
Not entirely true, but we'll tackle that beast when we get to it. Because at the rate we're going, we're probably not going to even start Breath of the Wild until like
The second game
2037.
comes out. Yeah, that's
Considering we still haven't
done.
done several Zelda games on our list.
Let's see.
Because, you know, instead we had to go through Majora's Mask again of all games.
To be fair, it deserved a re-LP more than a lot of our games. That first LP is honestly one of our worst, just because of how bad we had to rush it.
I mean, we really didn't have to rush it.
Well,
Just had this weird idea, like, we have to go through in a month for some bizarre reason.
I don't remember what prompted me, because I was the one who came up with the idea, but you and me were both insistent on trying to get it done within a month after we started it. Because you did not stop me in trying to be like, yo, let's just calm it down, you know, and let's just like
To be fair,
do it
yeah,
slow.
this is like 2015. We had issues with uploads at that time. Most of our videos were way longer than they had any right to be, and
It's true. To be fair, the Zelda.
I don't think we really started reeling that back to like 2017, maybe even like 2018, where we were like, okay, we need to start reeling this back. It's getting ridiculous.
I think we both agreed after the Jack video. I think it was the Jack video that
It was either
broke the
Jack or
camel's
Echo.
back.
It was around the same time.
Yeah, I think it was the Jack video because I think the Jack video came out after the Echo video, but wasn't obviously long enough. Time for more nobodies to battle.
You can't run up any walls here.
So I at least have more power in my repertoire. Like, look how much easier it is for me to kill these things. Also, Neo Shadows can be kind of bad.
Hey, Dom, if you're dead already.
Not as bad as the husks, the dusks, husky dusky. But their spin attack can be kind of annoying, to say the least. But they don't have like super armor up the gosh darn wazoo for no reason. I don't recall this battle being too terrible. I'm gonna regret saying that now, but need to be careful of the Neo Shadows with their spin attack when they jump underground. Whoa, what hit me? Of course it was a nobody!
That was winding up.
Yep. It wasn't even one that I could see. I don't
There was
think
one on screen that was winding up. I saw it.
Ah, rip. I guess I was just too streamlined on the one I was focusing. Too railroaded. What's the word? Too potato saladed.
What a terrible fate.
You telling me you don't love potato salad? I kind of expected that.
Keyblade!
I'll be honest. I hope I saw the number went up on stream. I didn't check. I feel like it didn't. For the death counter to go up. I can confirm it went up. It's just, I don't know if it showed, because it takes so long to update. That AoE attack is very good. If there's a way I can just constantly force it, like, that would be so ideal. Oh, that guy had super
Keyblade!
Not realizing until
Yeah,
it was
that's,
too late.
That attacks the combo finisher, right? Does this
No,
team have
it-
negative combo?
It's not a combo finisher.
Is it then?
It's just in the middle of a combo. It's just it's supposed to be if a whole bunch of enemies are near you, but I know if there's not, like, if there's a singular enemy, it can still work. Like, see? There was a starter right there. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a starter.
Maybe. Or what wasn't there.
Maybe it's just a starter if people... Oh, yeah, maybe it's one of the starters I can have. Because obviously there's Flash Step. That's the starter. There's... What's it called? Ow. A Flash Step, that's a starter. I have whatever that spinny attack is called. I actually don't know what it's called. No! I was about to do the attack. I couldn't even see those enemies anyways. Links are more powerful attacks.
You don't say!
Hey, Mayo,
That
maybe I
sounds
should
great.
use
How
a
do we equip
link.
it?
You think I should use a link, Mayo?
I think you should use a link.
Ah, we were talking about Zelda.
Get your red rupees in here.
Okay, it seems to be a combo starter. Might be able to take some advantage of this.
Should you just get rid of the spinning one then? It just guarantee that you'll always start with that?
I might for this encounter, at least. Because yeah, this is a very good... Okay, this is a pretty good strat, actually. The only downside about this strat is I'm on the ground, and as we've established, being on the ground with these guys is not the most ideal thing in the world.
Ground is scary.
Yeah. Well, just because the stupid snaking attack, I don't know what else to call it. They just look like snakes, so... That was 100% intended to happen. Oh, I was about to say... I thought I got lucky. But alas... I'll keep that spin attack on for now because it still technically hits everything around me, I think.
This doesn't hit as much as the other one.
Yeah, the other one's much bigger blast radius. If it gets in the way, like if I'm failing a lot and it gets in the way, then, like if this is the strat that I use, then yes, I'll get rid of it. But for now, it's not in the way. Gosh darn it!
Keyblade! Keyblade!
I just want you guys to see the number. It's 415.
Woo!
5 away from 420, Mayo, which unfortunately was not in our lottery.
The lottery was rigged against us. So we did get triple eights, so...
Yeah, triple eights is pretty nice. That was like the redeeming one for me. Also, I kind of like 137 just because it's 1 away from 1337.
Yeah.
Keyblade!
Which is very old, old school.
Very,
internet,
very
so.
old meme.
Yeah. So that one I'm okay with, too. But day 3, whatever that was like 935
Yeah,
or
there was
something.
nothing on that one.
That was boring. That one was boring. Maybe I should get rid of the... Gosh darn it! The Clang killed me.
Keyblade!
Also, I think they had my... whatever. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to get rid of the Dusks first. Because they're the problem. They have been the problem since the beginning of Twilight Town. So I think I'm going to knock them in the air and kill them one by one, ideally. Oh, come on, you gosh darn Clang.
Oh, you got screwed. You
Stupid.
got so screwed.
Stupid
The
Clang.
Mew Shadow spawned in.
And did the spin attack. It just so happened that my Keyblade had to Clang against him. Gosh,
Yeah.
why does the Clang in this game prevent me from rolling? I feel like this is one of the only Kingdom Hearts games that it does that. I could be wrong there, and I probably am, but it feels like it is. Also, the Neo Shadows don't one-shot me, I think. I think they actually have less damage. That's another reason why I don't mind keeping them alive. Because I can withstand a hit for now. Should start using this attack more, too. It's a very good attack.
Should. Basically, it's a better version of the starter you've been trying to use.
Yeah. I think you're also invincible during it, too. I think you are for most flow motion attacks. Yeah, I should just be abusing this. This is basically the best flow motion attack. So, it's the only one that I have on for a reason. Not to say flow motion attacks are actually bad, because they aren't. It's just, you're so limited on abilities that you have to pick and choose. You know, you can't pick and choose your cake, or whatever the hell that saying is. That was a very risky move, I felt like. Oh gosh, what was that? What even caused that to happen? Was the last one?
I think it was the dust coming in.
Maybe he was
there
using
you go, Blizzard.
Hey, at least I can make use of that.
Yeah. And you're going to be getting MP haste as your next level up, so you'll finally be more magic.
I don't know if I'm going to use MP haste, though. Is the thing. What else do I get? Oh yeah, Fusion Spin. I don't want Fusion Spin. Mayo, do you want Fusion Spin?
I don't even know what Fusion Spin is.
It's the goofy attack.
It's good.
Need I say more? It's good, I just can't use it. Because of course I can't use it. I can't use anything, Mayo. Also, look at this. Wellspring Stone. I told you I grabbed one. Some enemy here dropped it, and I'm kind of upset about that. The wiki said nothing on that, apparently.
It didn't mention enemy drops.
It didn't mention any enemy drops?
It didn't mention enemy drops, no.
So surprised. Were you looking at the... Which wiki were you looking at?
Kingdom Hearts Wiki, I don't know what else to call it.
Well, there's the Wikia, and then there's the, there's the fandom wiki, and then there's the wiki, I guess you could say. Just the
It just says wiki.
Ah, okay, so you weren't using the fandom wiki. You were using what I call the more reliable wiki. I should have used a 10. I'm gonna back up, actually.
I've never really had issues with the fandom one.
They both work, but I feel like the normal wiki... like the one that you were using, the one with just wiki in it, I feel like that's been more reliable overall for me, just personally.
The issue I have with this one most is like it's so hard to find what you're looking for on here.
I don't know why I'm so insistent on doing these battles. I don't need this experience. So weird. I'm playing this like an actual RPG. Like I'm going to my inventory using a potion.
You're playing how realistically the game probably expected you to play it.
These guys dropped it. Those pots. I think those are the money ones. There's 3 different variations. There's one for, I think, money, HP, and MP, I want to say. Actually curious too, real quick. Let's see what our treasures look like here. Oh, I got them all. Nice. Yes, I did get everything in here. Cool. Might be the one thing I'll actually do in this. Gosh darn it! What do you have now? No, it's the chef.
Maestro. Yeah.
I thought it popped up when you got a bit closer to the maestro, but. Was wrong. Isn't there ingredients here? There are. Okay.
Little chef needs more nice foods.
Would you say this is in fact a good spot to find some ingredients?
Every spot's a good spot to find some ingredients.
Top 10 ingredients.
But if you really want a good place to find ingredients, go rob a Moogle.
It's true. Shame that you can't like do that for this quest. I know there's well more than enough ingredient spots, but it's like, yeah, get 9 ingredients. Okay, just pay trip to the Google, spend about 90 money. There you go. Here's your ingredients.
Yeah.
Goofy's getting excited, and I can't blame him. Then again, it's a rat making the food. You know, it's kind of questionable there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be able to see if it's easier to get an excellent now, because I do have that ring on.
Oh, that's only supposed to be slightly easier.
Ooh, Giant Land!
Ooh.
I think there's also one that you can scan here. Oh no, there's 2. These don't pop up. Where are the ingredients? Do tell. This is a good spot. Where are they, Mickey? Or Mickey. Where are they, Donald?
There was one to the right, wasn't there? Yeah, the thing.
Oh, okay. Is that what you were talking about? That was interesting.
Mm.
Somebody opened my door and then immediately closed it. Didn't follow up with anything.
Yeah, went into the wrong room again. Ugh.
Huh?
It must just gone to the wrong room.
Why would somebody who lives in this house go into the wrong room? What the heck?
Wait, you telling me? Wait, you mean you don't? That's a normal thing in this house.
Not for me, no.
That's a very normal thing.
Well, I am an abnormal person. Alright, time for the hardest minigame.
Easiest minigame.
It really is, but for some reason I struggle more on this one than I should. And I do think I know why. I think it's when I'm pressing L1 and R1, I think I move my thumbs a little too fast on accident. And that ends up making me break it. It's a very stupid and minor thing, but I think that's what ends up happening. Also, playing this on PC felt very weird not hearing the audio from my controller. It was a kind of surreal experience, honestly. Like, it felt like there were sound effects missing. They weren't, because they put them in the game and stuff like that, but it didn't feel right. I'm so used to the sound effects popping out of my controller, you know? They gave me, Wii vibes.
Yes.
Remember when the Wii used to do that for, like, every game? Not every game, but there were a lot of games with just little speakers.
Like, more games did it than didn't.
Oh, dude, you want to talk about weird? Shooting star bits on emulator? Because there's no sound effect, because it comes from your Wii remote.
Or even just, like, if you played it on the Switch version for 3D All-Stars.
Did they not put the sound effect in?
I mean, how would they? There's no speaker on the Joy-Con.
Did they not put it, like, in the game itself? That's so awkward.
I don't know. I haven't actually gotten to that. I keep meaning to, and I never did. I just went through 64, and I'm solely blaming that on Shadow for taking up all my time.
How did I fail that?
Because you're amazing at this minigame, remember?
It's weird because when I first played through this minigame I had 0 issues with. It's ever since my later playthroughs I've for some reason have had issues with this stupid egg minigame.
All right, we did it.
Also, you can skip the cutscene for winning. I learned this too in my PC playthrough. Did you know that you could do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
You can. So, like, when you finish, you just press circle. There you go. See? You don't have to watch Remy point at you. I learned that by complete accident. There's a lot of things that I've learned by complete accident regarding this game.
Probably just say there's a lot of things. You've learned a lot of things by complete accident.
The real suffering begins. Can't wait to hear a lot of Keyblade. Well, oof. You should have seen the first battle at Twilight Town. Lucas on Twitch. I'm gonna test my luck with Damascus before I go to what's it called? Olympus. Because I do want to still grab... I don't care with doing a slightly longer stream right now, just because of the days that we missed. I'm okay with getting away with doing that. Kind of make up for
I'm
it.
fine either way.
So I'm gonna go ahead and grab all the thingy majiggies. Stingy maniggies.
I'm sorry.
Aw, shut up, Kyrie. I don't care anything about what you're talking about. Become a better character, then I'll care about you.
Right?
You were so close in Kingdom Hearts 2, Kyrie. What went wrong? At least she was like a meaningful plot device in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah. You know, there was like...
Still not great, but it's better.
Yeah, and to be fair, she didn't know what was going on. She like lost her memory and stuff. She had some form of excuse. I guess I'll embark from here. Yeah.
Ooh, a beetle.
I almost used it because I thought its offense was okay, but it wasn't. Now I'm just upset.
Aw. Well, it's the beetle. You'd expect the defense to be good, if anything.
I mean, it did have a lot of HP. Yeah, but beetles are also like incredibly strong. You actually can't forget about that. They're ridiculously strong. Let me just mark. What's it called? I hate this map sometimes. Let me just mark this. If I can get anything. Ideally, one Damascus would be fine. Just gives me a slight edge.
Oh yeah, sure. Just keep rolling the dice. But 0.3% probability.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's the same as it was for, what's it called, Orichalcum, and that's something that I needed to get. Oh my god, my PC playthrough was so horrible, I just want you to know, because I think I said this already, but I'm gonna say it again, just in case I didn't. I didn't have enough Orichalcum, so I had to farm way more Orichalcum than I ever wanted to, and it took a long time, and I've never had this issue in this game. It was literally just this one moment. This one playthrough. The game decided it just wanted to hate me as much as...
Orichalcum odds are 0.5, so it is higher.
Okay, yeah, it's higher. Alright. But yeah,
Not by much, but it's higher.
Yeah, exactly, and imagine having to farm like 10 of those for some reason.
Well, there's plenty of other places you can get it too. You don't just have to farm it there.
That was the only place you could later on, or at least that was the most optimal place to farm it. Because I remember Googling around, like, hey, what is the most optimal place to find Orichalcum? And everyone and their mothers was saying that. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just do it. And it was terrible. It makes me wish that I could have either gotten them as a drop from another, like an enemy somewhere that was more convenient and more, like, more common. Or what's it called?
I got a fluorite.
I got 2 fluorites. So I guess I won't have to buy those. To be fair, there's not going to be like any Keyblades that I'm going to have to level up in the future. Probably sans the one that I told you about, the Classic Tone, because the Classic Tone actually does have something worthwhile, has abilities that are worthwhile using here. I could actually see myself using the San Francisco one, possibly. Too,
yeah, the Nano Gear, the Stun Protect is really good.
Yeah. Especially, honestly, I wouldn't doubt if I ended up using that against Sykes in the future. Because, you know, he's a boss that every attack he has almost freaking stuns you. So, Mayo, how's your day been?
I've already given you an answer once this stream. That's all you need from me.
You act as if I'm not gonna always ask.
And you can ask if you want, but you're not getting another answer.
And one of these days you'll slip up and you'll just be like, yeah, it was fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or no, you won't even say it like that. You'll be like, yeah, it was fine. And then I'll be like, yeah, I already asked you, man. That's when you're just gonna give in at that point. And you're like, alright, it's too late. I've gone this far. I can't go back now. Actually, I hate making you Google more things.
Why?
But could you Google one more thing for me? Just one more. Could I get a Damascus from a treasure sphere in this area? See if there's just a page that talks about the treasure spheres here.
They do come from some treasure spheres, but not in this area.
So I know I can get a few from treasures in general. Like, I know there's like at least a Damascus, I want to say, in Toy Box. But it's like, I kind of just want to give myself the extra edge now while I still can. Because, hell, you do chip damage as is, right? It's like, might as well get as much damage as possible. I'm only hunting for one Damascus anyways at this current moment.
It is not in Toy Box.
Is there not? Am I
It's
thinking
basically every level other than Toy Box.
I was about to say, am I thinking of Kingdom of Sea?
The Sea, Monstropolis, Arendelle,
Where in Kingdom
Pirates.
of Sea? If it's early on, I might justify going there just to grab it.
There's two. There's one in the wetlands and there's one at the campsite.
Where's the camp? I'm trying to remember where the campsite is.
I couldn't tell you because the link is red.
Which I'm not surprised. It's specific areas. When the hell do they ever? Especially for Kingdom Hearts 3. When the hell do they?
And the other actually, no, all but one of the other locations are blue.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet you they just take you to the like, actual page. I might Google it, then. I'm trying to think of where campsite is. I know where the wetlands are. That's after you go through that horrible
Campsite
encounter.
is the area after the marsh.
Okay, where's the wetlands? Is the
The wetlands
marsh?
is immediately after that. Wetlands and campsite are right next to each other.
Okay, never mind then. I'd have to do that. The horrible encounter first. The one that I'm dreading. I was hoping that maybe you would get it earlier, because then I was like, okay, well, I'll quickly grab it there, and then I'll feel safe, for a little bit. But since that's not the case at all, then it is what it is. I don't even know if I've gotten a single Damascus. I don't think I have. I've gotten a lot of fluorite, though, so I think I'm actually decently covered when it comes to fluorite. At least in terms of the Keyblades that I'll likely use, I think I'm covered. Not that it'll matter, because, fluorite is so easy to get. I mean, it almost makes me wonder what the hell the drop rate of the duels for fluorite here. Don't Google it. It's not important. It's just one of those, like, shower thoughts, essentially. They're so easy to farm. It's like, I know people that were struggling to get fluorite early on. It's like, how? If you just sit here and destroy asteroids, you get fluorite. Also, there's no way I haven't destroyed like 100 of these by now. I feel like at least, my odds should be, in theory,
it's 2.5%. I was on the wiki anyway.
Wow, that's actually fairly high.
Yeah, for asteroid drops.
And I'm getting a lot too, for at least for the first area. Granted, I mean, fluorite is so easy to get in general, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm surprised that they're giving you it so many of it already. I probably could have farmed here for fluoride if I really wanted to. You know, when I needed to upgrade every single Keyblade. Chi-Blade. Not to be confused with Kai-Blade. Damascus!
The same thing. There you go. You got one.
Alright. On to Olympus. Which I'll just teleport there. Let me make sure I just did the gummy thing. Alright. Zone map. Land. We'll start from the Overlook. I guess I'll do the Flan real quick, too. On the bright side, I can take a picture of the water cores also.
Yes.
Because I skipped their battles on the climb to Mount Olympus. I'm going to ignore all the encounters here. I'm just getting the what's it called? I'm just going to do the dude once the sour cherry, I think, is here. I'm gonna do the flan, and then I'm just gonna run around and grab all the lucky emblems. Maybe these guys too. I don't remember if they give you anything particularly good. I don't think they do, but whatever. All right, first lucky emblem. Thundara trinket. Ooh, maybe that'll actually give me more defense than whatever I'm wearing now. Let's see. It does! 3 defense, and it has Thunder Siphon, whatever that does. Recover MP when you take thunder damage.
Well, that'd prefer you to be damaged, so...
Yeah, I mean, in Arendelle, I guess it'll have a slight use? Maybe? But that's an Arendelle!
Yeah, by then, 3 defense probably isn't going to be that great.
Maybe. We'll see. To be fair, defense in general doesn't really, I don't think, matter too much. I know there was I think one of the guides you were looking at or something or maybe it was one I was looking at, was talking about how good certain defenses could be, but it's like, I don't think that matters for these runs. For the all-pro codes. And you won't let me take the easy way out, jerk. Because I could just... I literally... Between bosses, I could literally just take off the pro codes. Because I don't need to do them...
too easy.
I don't need to do them between encounters. And it's quite obvious this game wasn't balanced around all pro codes. Or at least all the
bosses weren't even balanced.
You're right, because
really
of freaking, what's his name? The Scold or whatever he's called.
Oh, that's going to be fun later.
That's where I quit, for the record. So yeah, that it will be fun, because after that point, I don't know how bad it's going to get, if bad at all. Because I've never beaten Scold. Wonder if that was enough points to make him super happy. Probably.
Pretty sure it was.
Let's see. Will he jump for joy? He did. Nice. Form change extender. Wow.
That's useful.
That's the best ability in the entire game, Mayo.
Woo!
It's funny because it's not bad at all.
Oh yeah, no, it's just bad here because we can't form change.
But I think some flame cores will probably pop up here, so... They do.
Let's see.
Alright, here's Hercules. Thank you. Alright. Okay, I had to get oddly close for that. Is there a lucky emblem on this side? No. It's in the next area. I just couldn't remember if it was this wall or the next wall. I need to stop rolling. This isn't Kingdom Hearts 2.
It really isn't that much faster, if any faster.
It's not, because the running is faster. It's just Kingdom Hearts 2 habit. It's down here is where the lucky emblem is.
Really more like Kingdom Hearts 1 habit. Kingdom Hearts 2, you'd be doing gliding and quick steps.
Well, yeah, it's faster until then, until you get that stuff.
Quick step, you get faster.
Well, it still takes a little bit of time in the game before then. But yeah, once you do get
Really,
quick...
you'll have a wisdom.
Oh, wait, you're right. No, you don't get dodge roll for a long time. What am I talking about?
Yeah, no, that's what I have no clue what you're going on about.
Neither
It's
did
just
I.
Page 1.
Neither did I, apparently. Yeah, I was thinking of Kingdom Hearts 1. Which, you have to remember, I've played to death, so I guess it checks out on why I'm spamming dodge roll. Oh, wow, did I go down this path? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Looks like I did, yep. Okay. It's this area over here, Mayonnaise Man.
Oh. Did Mickey plaster his face over here?
He didn't, but it's a good place to find some ingredients.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Remy, get over here! We need you!
We should put him in danger. We don't deserve this. There's also some ingredients here, wherever they may be. They stick out like a sore thumb on the ground. Okay, there we go. Yes, Donald. Thank you for acknowledging it as soon as I picked it up. Just do this real quick. No, that's not what I meant to do. Meant to do was... Shoot, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, photo album. Yeah, that's good enough. Just making this convenient on myself. Did I save at that save point?
You think so?
Well, I'm too lazy to run back now. So I hope I did.
Well,
Because if I die, then there's I have to load that save. So I think the autosave will probably be too far away. Alright. Good. Goofy, why were you sliding down this? Oh, okay, because it was the wooden plank. I was like, what are you sliding down?
Nice moves.
gravity?
That doesn't exist. You can't prove it.
It's just a myth.
You can't prove anything. You can't even prove your existence is real, Mayo.
I know, there's no Santa, there's no Easter Bunny, and there's no Queen of England, okay? I know.
Excuse me. There 100% is an Easter Bunny.
But that was a Mega Mind reference.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
But look, I can't deny the Easter Bunny is the thing. It doesn't feel right, Mayo. Also, where, Donald? Where were the ingredients? I don't even know what you're talking about, Donald.
Maybe the one she just got.
Maybe, yeah. Doesn't look like there's any lucky emblems around here. I know there's one over here. Well, first let me grab some ingredients. You gonna say anything, Donald? No, Goofy did. They're being more talkative than they have been in a very long time. Not about lucky emblems, though. Just ingredients at the moment.
Look, they're very hungry. Like, Sora, please feed us.
No. No food.
Hey,
Pretty
Donald, you want some food? You want some food? Cast cure. How dare you?
Dude, okay. They're saying it in every location that there just so happens to be an ingredient. I don't think there's any chests in here. I was gonna go the quick way, but now I'm gonna go this way because I know there's more ingredients here, and I want to see if they say something. Because they're very talkative about ingredients. Hey, there's an ingredient. You gonna say anything, or are you gonna not? Because there's a battle happening. Hold on. Now that these heartless are gone, I need to test this. This is important to me. Okay, we're gonna back away. All right. Now we're gonna go back. Let's see if they say anything.
Goofy, Donald, this is important.
Yep, that's Sora. Wow, they are. Wow, this is the worst I've seen this. This is the worst I've seen them be about this in a while. This is like this is how it was when I first played the game, basically. And I thought they patched it to be less frequent, but nope, definitely not.
I think it's just random chance.
Let's see.
Cool beans. Again, I don't know if those are even going to be like worthwhile in the end.
Everybody pitched in.
Nice moves.
And I'm not going to go out of my way to get all the what's it called? Oh, you're not going to mention ingredients there? I'm not going to find all the...
I guess they don't like lemons and celery.
I guess not. Did I only grab 3? I did. Who cares where the rest are? I don't think there's even any in this area, and if there is, it's just 1.
Yeah, the last one's gonna be gone. Sorry, kid.
Nope, not looking for it.
Your quest doesn't...
I don't even care to find the other one. Hi, Meg. Can you get Phil here and make him talk?
Please.
I need to know about the games. It's important.
It's kind of weird they didn't really have an equivalent to the arena in this game. Like, I can understand maybe if they wanted to change it up from being on Olympus, but having no arena at all just feels weird.
Yeah, I know. I don't have Wellspring, so that's why I didn't get another Damascus, because I didn't have any of those other things. Alright, well now I have to do the arduous mountain climb, so this is going to be fun. Though I do have more damage now, so maybe this won't be that bad?
Maybe, but that doesn't really mean you should be avoiding every conflict.
You mean doing every conflict?
No, avoid every conflict.
Are
Why
you,
would you want to fight?
Are you asking me to fight or not? Well, I have to fight for 2. I have to do the water core ones. Also, these enemies right here, I don't mind
You only
killing
need the
these
picture for
guys.
them.
These guys that just popped up, I don't mind killing them either, because they're easy. As long as it's... I mentioned this before you joined, because this was like at the beginning of the stream where I fought these guys. As long as they're easy conflicts, like easy experience, because the enemies themselves just aren't that difficult, I'm okay with it.
Let's see.
These guys, on the other hand, are not very easy to fight in packs. You know what? I'm gonna use the cuisine finally, I guess, because I do have to kill some enemies here. And I should be honestly cuisined at all times. I don't care, just whatever. Nope. I'm gonna look for anything that gives me...
Oh,
Can I get anything that'll give me plus, like, more than +1 stats? I guess not. Oh, okay. This works. Sure. No, it doesn't need to be a favorite. Oh. You see that rock?
oh yeah, I saw it. Hercules is working overtime.
Alright, well now I should be more in the clear for, fighting stuff. Because now I am cuisined, I just have more HP, more defenses. For a bit, I should... Until bosses, or honestly, what's it called? what's the name of that level? Well, there's Kingdom of Sea. There's that one encounter that's awful.
Yeah.
And then Toy Box. Every section that I can't use a Gigas is terrible.
Yeah.
And there's a few sections like that. Specifically, the UFO battle comes to mind. Not the boss battle, the Kid 4 when you're saving the aliens.
Yeah. Yep. I remember you having issues with the doll too, like you were complaining about it.
Yeah, the doll is bad too, because there are a ton of enemies around there. Because it spawns enemies. That's the problem with that area. It's not that the doll itself is bad. The doll is actually very easy. It's just the sheer amount of enemies that come around are the problem. Also, I got those items before, and they are not worth the stat. There's no stat upgrades on them.
Aw.
Unfortunately. I don't think the first few worlds have anything worthwhile. I could be wrong there. Yes, okay, I understand. Ingredients. Goddamn, please, stop it.
You all think with your stomachs, we get it.
They've not been this bad in so long. I did want to check real quick, actually, whenever it gives me the chance to pause. Yeah, I wanted to look at this. Ooh, rank M.
Ooh.
On the bright side, you know, I do like watching rank ups in any games like those go up.
Oh, yeah,
This feels
easily.
satisfying. Let's quickly grab this.
Let's see.
There's gonna be lots of shadows to kill down here. I ignored this in its entirety. Just because I was climbing up the mountain, I was like, I'm not going to kill these things just because I'm going to die and have to kill them all over again. Oh, good
They
job,
only gave
Hercules.
3 ESP too.
Yeah, there's a ton of
Totally
them at
worth
least,
it.
though. That adds up. And I can't get that chest because the game hates me. Not yet, at least. Okay, stop! All of you! All of you. It's enough.
Maybe instead of telling us about the ingredients, maybe you could actually go and collect the ingredients for us. How about that?
I'm getting sick and tired of you talking about your gosh darn ingredients. I see them. I'm literally walking towards them. Gosh darn it, I saw that
thing
coming.
on the future stream when we get like no voice lip selling, we're gonna be like, please tell us about it. We don't know where the ingredients are.
Like that one ingredient in Arendelle, which for the record I missed again on my PC playthrough. When he had to grab every single ingredient and he had to cook every one of everything. For some reason, just nothing prompts them to say anything about that ingredient. Nothing! And I've walked to that area multiple times. I even looked for it my first time up the mountain, and in that section, and I couldn't find it. I hate this mountain climb. I need to do that water section with the water core section first.
You can do that for the chest, but just leave after that so you don't do it again.
I need to activate my cuisine again too. Gosh darn it. Nope. Nope. Berserk charge. Nope. Nope. Oh. Yep. I need to spam this attack more, because I'm telling you, it's too good. Why do I have this? Panacea me!
They can't use items either.
It's okay, it looks like the lightning command doesn't pop up anytime I use that attack. This attack. Oh
And that's the
jeez.
only one you're going to use anyway, so perfect.
I'm gonna trick the system. Hold on. Luckily, this is a later Kingdom Hearts game, so these guys all have their same HP.
Yep.
I think Kingdom Hearts 1 was the only game that wasn't like that. I could be wrong there.
2 did it that way too.
Is it really?
I've done enough randomizers to know, yes.
Maybe they fixed it in the PS4 version then. It seems like they wouldn't do the effort to do that, to be fair, but I feel like... Okay, okay. How do they expect you to get this if you can't even jump?
They expect you to come back once you have a higher jump?
No, they don't, Mayo. That's called using logic and reasoning, something Nomura doesn't know about, unless he's working on Final Fantasy VII Remake, apparently.
No, he's fine with it. He's just terrible with restraint.
Except for that game, apparently. Because remember, he's the one who wanted it to be more like the original game. Which is so un-Nomura of him that it really throws me through a loop.
It's almost kind of disappointing.
It throws me through a loop. It doesn't sound right. I don't remember if okay, it doesn't save those. I didn't think it did. Might as well kill all these guys again. EXP is EXP. Also, for that water section, I'm gonna run out of range again to heal myself if I take a hit. Oh no, I didn't even think about that the first time around. Alright, can I make it this time? Probably not. Nope. And Sora refuses to grab that ledge still.
Yep. Ledges are hard.
It's so weird, because usually he's, like, overly picky, but no, in that case he's not. He's not picky at all. Or too picky, I guess. I love this move so much. It's just because it's the only way I can thin out mobs.
Well,
there we go. Alright, well now all the difficult encounters are done. I can run past everything I would need to now. Which is rude. So there's gonna be some enemies here that I might kill just because they're easy. Just the flying dudes, these guys. Plus, I can just do this. Look at this. One shot. One shot. One shot. Did I mention I love this move?
you can say mention it a few more times.
Where'd this other guy go? Oh, he's down here. I mean, to be fair, my party probably was gonna murder him, but you know. Alright, are they gonna mention it? Yep. See your lord.
Oof, you want these ingredients so bad, you pick it off the tree.
Seriously, dear lord. Time for more shadow obliteration. Look, they just really wanted to show off that not only can they have lots of shadows, but they are also actually shadows in the ground now. Cutting edge technology.
They'd already done that 0.2, but yes, they wanted to show it off.
I mean, haven't you seen the amount of times they used the Demon Tower, Demon Tide, all that sort of stuff?
Oh,
Dude,
absolutely.
they were so proud. of the fact that you can have so many shadows at once on the screen. Ooh, Panacea is my favorite. Wait, don't I have a... Didn't I open the ceiling there? I swear I opened the ceiling there. I don't know why it's not open now. It's not like it matters. It's this.
Must have been.
I did open the ceiling here. Wait a minute.
What?
It must have
Never mind.
blended it. It must have blended in. I don't think I can make it to the lucky emblem here. Or I don't think I can take a picture here. No, I can't. I can make it there, but I don't think I can take the picture here. Can I? Maybe it's right here. Alright, enemies, get out of the way. It's so weird that this buzzsaw... Oh, wait, no. The buzzsaw attack happens if you use that spin. You know, if you spin around enemies like that, you can use it. Otherwise, if you don't do that and there's a singular enemy, it doesn't work. Alright, I can take a picture here.
Let's see.
Moon Amulet. Ooh, that actually might be good. Let's see. Nope. I don't need the magic. I need damage. I'm just grabbing this chest. Might be something good. Probably not, but...
3 money.
Ooh, bronze necklace. Let's see if that defends me more than the Thunder Cheek. Oh, wait, what? Nope. Well, I mean, it has MP haste. But it's not haste to go or haste to ra. By the time I'll potentially need magic, aka Scald, or whatever the hell his name is, the stupid ice dude.
I mean, I would say as soon as you get Thunder, you would be good. Because then you have crowd control.
Yeah, it's debatable there, but at the same time, for the most part, because of how little magic you're going to be end up using, it's like it might not actually be worth it. Still, like I still might want to just stick with using the flow motion attack. It's just an awkward situation. Like, do I want to get rid of... It depends. Like, for the encounter, it's like, do I want to get rid of it or not? Like, is it worth it, sort of thing? I'm going to test this, again, ingredient here, for the record. See if they're still as persistent. They probably will be, but I just want to test it.
At this point, I expect them to be until you reset at least.
Yeah.
Or maybe your save file is just cursed.
9 EXP. I'm close to leveling, but these enemies scare me.
And you have to go through a lot if you die here.
Yeah. I'm fine. I don't really need the MP, so whatever. Alright, are they gonna say it? Wow! This save is cursed. Like, dear lord.
Hey, Star, you want to know what I know? I know
What?
there's ingredients.
Ah. Like, let's be honest. Like, be honest with me. When is the last time you've heard them be this talkative about ingredients?
I've never had them do that on one of my playthroughs.
Where they've done it, like, every single time there's literally an ingredient and you're not in combat?
My original PS4 playthrough was when I got the most, and even then it was like maybe 1 out of 10.
It was never this bad for me either. It was like, I got it like maybe once every 3 to 4 areas. Like, it was still noticeable. But this is like literally every time you get to an area that's just so happens to have ingredients, they're like, hey, Sora! And it's just like, really? Shut up, please. I get it. Just trying to refill my magic. There we go. You know there's a little encounter happening here where I'm going to kill some enemies, but I don't feel like wasting a tent, even though I have some use for magic now. Or no, magic.
You have more than enough tents, who cares?
You're right. This attack is so good. I'm scared of Monstropolis, for the record. That's another level that just scares me in general. The inverse in there in general are just so hard to kill. Some of the hardest enemies in the entire game. They only appear in one area. Which I find to be more of a disappointment. And honestly kind of pointless in retrospect. There's no ingredients here. You guys can't yell at me about them. Alright, let's grab this. Oh, hey! He actually said something about a lucky emblem.
Go figure. It can happen.
Surprisingly, he's not going crazy about them, as opposed to the freaking food.
Oh yeah, it's like ingredients. Hey, sorry.
This looks like a good spot! I got MP haste. You were right, I did get that at the next level. You did mention that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ignore these guys. Not risking it. No reason to, especially when I'm this close to the top.
And you got the level up I think you were targeting anyway.
Yeah. These guys don't give enough EXP right now. They start scaling eventually, yes, but...
survive a fall from all the way up here.
Wait, you fought a titan on the side of a mountain? Sora, that's amazing.
yeah, it is amazing. Donald, he literally said, like, he was referring to everyone, because we said we fought it up here.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a singular ingredient, please, for the love of God.
At this point, I'm going to be disappointed when they don't mention ingredients.
I won't be if it's the stream after this, because it could just be a one-and-done stream scenario where, for some reason, the game is on, and just this session, they just need to tell me all about the ingredients.
Sora!
Any year now, I'll make my way up there. Just you wait. Just you wait, mayonnaise man.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore like all the encounters up here though. I don't think there's any offhand that I could think that I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to do that encounter. Actually, no, there is one that I'm probably gonna do, come to think of it, because it's actually fairly easy. Well, there's two. One I think I kind of have no choice. And then the other just because it's fairly easy. Ooh, I'll take a potion. Also, having ethers is kind of nice now in general too, just to use outside of combat, especially if I'm able to weave in and out of combat to quickly give myself some HP or something. Maybe it might be the case with MP depending on the situation.
Could be.
But I feel like the odds of those little situations happening are going to be much less, as opposed to just using a tent between encounters. I'm not doing that one. I'm also just saving around every corner because I can, and you can't stop me.
I don't want to stop you. I think you should be saving more.
Let's see.
So we're gonna go this way first. Because this wraps back around. I'm gonna ignore this encounter. You know, these sections can be kind of scary too, because I have no defense.
Yeah.
I think the first time I went through on my other playthrough, I did this, like I went through this side first, just because that's what I'm used to doing. Big mistake, I died. So I went the other way. That's why I did it this time around too. It's also because there's literally nothing here.
Like, you get a little XP, like, wow, 2 EXP.
Yeah, honestly, the blazing stones are more impressive.
Can't you buy those now because you got so many from the?
It was either the blazing shards or stones. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first encounter that I'm going to do just because I know it's easy enough to handle. I've never used... I don't think I even used this attack this much on my first playthrough of this area on what's it called? the all-pro codes, but now that I know of how goddamn strong it is and how easy it is to make happen,
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna abuse it. I almost forgot to take a picture of this lucky emblem.
Let's see.
That's the whole reason I'm here. The chests are just a secondary thing.
The chests are pretty much useless, unfortunately.
Yeah, it
There's
seems
a
like
few
they
good
are.
items, but
I'm still gonna grab them just in case. They're more or less they're along the way anyways. But like, I'm probably not gonna go out of my way for a treasure chest for a lot of later levels. This is the only exception just because you get the most of the picked box. You get the thing late, so alright, here's the second encounter that I'm gonna kill enemies because these are easy enemies for one, but there's also a lucky emblem here that I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't kill these enemies. Build these guys up here because I find these guys to be generally more threatening than the soldiers in this game. If it was Kingdom Hearts 2, that'd be a totally different story. These guys are scary in Kingdom Hearts 2.
yeah,
If you
but...
missed that Cyclone command,
Oh yeah.
especially in low-level runs, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about for randomizers.
Let's see.
Did I grab this? I think I did.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
You did.
Here. Take a picture of the forge in advance so I don't have to come back here. Same with Zeus.
Let's see.
Be good enough.
Let's see.
Magic boost, whatever.
Oh
Useless.
yay.
Wow. Actually, I might put on that MP haste for now, because I don't think I have it. I think I'm at 29 out of 30 abilities.
You are.
Yeah, let's put it on for now. Wait, we have a combo plus though. For now, I'll put on the MP haste. We'll see how inefficient it is though. If it's way too inefficient for me to keep on, I'm taking it off. As a matter of fact, you know what? We could probably give it a test right now. Ooh, no. Just spam magic.
Yeah.
This is the other.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
doing that encounter. Oh my god, it's not the worst thing in the world anymore. But it's still slow.
Remotely bearable.
To be fair, I can actually see it, like,
Yeah,
increasing.
exactly. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
Yeah,
good,
so-
but it's better.
Hey.
it's definitely not as bad as it was.
Okay, see, we've got a better way up.
That's for damn sure. I think I'll keep the combo on, the plus on for now, but I think depending on the encounter, I might actually swap it off. Especially because I can pair it with, actually, just so you can have a bit of a comparison. Because I know I have this thing enabled. You can just see how, let's see how fast it goes up. Now if I take it off. It almost seems like it's going slow. Oh, no, never mind. It just had like a little hiccup there. It's okay. Unless I don't have MP haste enabled on it yet. No, I do. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be very situation dependent. I'm going to have to wait till I have more MP hastes. So for now, I'm going to use combo plus, because I think I'm going to get more use out of that than I will the other one. Hi, Zeus. Bye, Zeus.
Let's see.
Let's see what our lucky emblems are looking like. I missed one here? What?
That
Which one
has
did
to
I...
be Thebes.
If it is, which one is it, though? I'm thinking. Oh, I know
There's
which
one
one
in
it
the
is.
garden, isn't there?
No, I know which one it is. It's in the town. I ran past it really fast. It's the one on the steps. This is bugging me immensely. Sorry. It does. Every game it does. Every game. Every game I play it does. Yeah. Cuisine bonuses. Yeah, I don't know what a cuisine bonus is. Classic. Maybe not sure. Right. It is in Agoria. Even though I think we're in Agoria everywhere, right? What's an Agoria? What does that mean? Plaza?
I don't know.
Is it even a word?
I don't know. I feel like if I try to look it up, it's going to give me Kingdom Hearts 3 results, so it's not even really worth looking.
I mean, if you just searched up Agoria, you'd probably get something not Kingdom Hearts related. Any more
You
than
would
that.
assume.
Yeah, it was this one. It's like, yeah, come to think of it, I'm not surprised I missed that one. Right,
It's the name of a French record producer.
Okay, that makes no sense now. This is Greece.
Agoria is Belgium's largest employers organization and trade association.
This is
Agoria
helping.
provides services for its members on international business development and specialized clubs, which focus on enhancing business opportunities for its members.
Ah, yes, of course. Alright, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to start, what's it called? I'm just going to do the first encounter in whatever the hell this place is called, Toy Box. And then I'll save, and then we're going to call the part there. Part/LP. I'm so used to saying part. LP stream. God! Words! Where are they?
We got a long ways to go for that. We gotta beat Skull.
Yeah, true. But then I can immediately go there.
True.
It's this way. Yo, okay, hear me out though. I could, in theory, farm another Damascus.
No. We don't need to be here for another half hour.
What if I did it off stream? Would you be upset if I did that?
Not particularly.
Would you?
Just
Yeah.
Gummy is so irrelevant to everything.
Yeah. Would you be? Yeah. Actually, good question in general. Would you be opposed to if I was to do that after we finish this? If I just come out here, get like a few Damascus, because like literally, it's same with buying some Moogle stuff because I can get the Hungry Stones and I think from the post office. And that's all I'm gonna need that stuff from the postcards, not the post office. So after this stream, I might do that then, because if I can give myself as big of an advantage as possible, I'm gonna do it. Especially for Toy Box, because there are some annoying sections here. And yeah, like you said, there's 0 point to there's nothing for Gummy here. I'm gonna still do the super boss and stuff like that in the second area, just because like I said, once I get the Golden Highwind, it makes literally everything trivial. Like anything that pops up in my way will die within like a minute. Like this boss would have already been dead within 8 seconds if I had the Golden Highwind.
Oh yeah,
We would know we farmed it.
we did.
Or a weak boss. He looks like a toy. You think that was intentional?
Probably, considering you're going to Toy Box.
Yeah, but there's also a version in the last, like in the Keyblade Graveyard area.
That I can just write up as being a callback.
Yeah,
This is like boss which area.
because there's also a lot of callback bosses in that area.
Yeah.
There's the super boss there for the Orichalcum Plus. Technically, is the Fortress boss, but like ×2. There's also, I think, another Fortress boss there normally, so it's kind of redundancy. I love it.
Woo!
You know, I'm gonna land on Toy Box. Battle level 12. I'm level 1 technically. I'm level 1 with
Ish.
abilities.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd find my way to these shores again. It's almost like somebody wanted me to come here. Hashtag Way to Dawn. Hashtag Realm of Darkness. Hashtag Beaches. Hashtag Aqua. Hashtag Searching.
How do you have time to write all these up, including all the hashtags?
Who took the pictures? Do you think Mickey did? It's kind of a low hanging picture, you know.
True. Although that begs was like, how did Sora take pictures out in the final world?
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. It's also purgatory.
Yep.
I remember this battle being kind of annoying too my first time through. Let's see if it retains that. Specifically the heartless that have the guns. These guys. Because, well, kind of like the sniper syndrome. When they shoot you, they just do a lot of damage. Can't really do much about it. Oh, actually, these guys are annoying too. The specifically the electric versions of these enemies, because they have a whip attack where if you're attacking them, that they have super armor in and they kill you because of course they do. A lot of the things that end up killing me seem to be whenever they have super armor.
Of course.
Okay, did I take damage at some point, or is this just because my HP has been draining?
No, I think that's your drain.
So. Nice, well I got through this encounter pretty easy then. I don't remember it being a hard encounter per se, I just remember dying a few times. I guess I'll quickly grab the lucky emblem in the chest in Andy's room. Then I can end it there. So, let's see. There's the chest here. Then there's the chest here. There's the lucky emblem up here. Which for some reason Sora will only mention if you're like standing over here, he'll mention the lucky emblem, which is stupidly misleading. I think that's actually all the chests in here. Probably. Is there any over here? Probably not. Nope. Okay. Let me take a picture of Woody and Buzz real quick too, also, so I don't forget. Here you go. And there you go. Alright, well, in the next stream, which will likely be on Sunday, if I had to take a guess, we're gonna go through Toy Box. But the next time you guys see me, I'm definitely gonna have, like, upgrades probably ready for my, Keyblade, and I'm probably gonna be stronger. So, I'm probably gonna do that, Mayo. Right when we finish, because I just want to have the stuff. Ugh. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for stopping by. Chicken tenders, as always.
All toast is toast.
Bye-bye. I dropped 34 frames this stream. Oh, unwatchable.
Only 34. Now, like,
right.
34,000, try that. That's actually still kind of low for me.
Yeah, that's actually pretty low. Given that this was like almost a 4-hour stream, yeah. Alright, bye-bye.